Niners! Fam, I know, I've got to find a way to stop doing this. It's like I never designate enough time to get it prepared, done in time for. Oh God, I'm sorry. Smooth, come on in, man. Yeah, it's time to talk, but we got money. We can afford to keep that core, maybe. Now, the NFL salary cap projection will lessen the impact of Brock Purdy's contract and allow for a little more freewheeling and spending. And that is wonderful news. If Big Show, you can come back now. We got some money to spend, because Big Show is concerned with the fact that we're should be. You know where Big Show is? Big Show may be at the White House. That's why we haven't seen him. They're cutting spending. That was uncalled for. It's just an open I couldn't resist. Big Show, get in here, man. Fam, the Niners, just like most of the league, have been burning the midnight oil trying to figure out how to hold on to their top production players, just like everybody else. Also, teams contending for the title will want to try to bring on that one or two additions that could conceivably be the player or players that could land them and take them to that next level into the Super Bowl. Every team wants to do that, but there's only going to be one title winner, and that's why you got to do what you got to do during the regular season. Going to the phones now on this 49ers Friday night to imagine what the roster could look like after seeing how a generous 2025 cap expansion may make dealing with the expiring contracts and extensions a little less nasty. Are we thanking Taylor Swift enough for her contributions to the NFL? Because, if Travis Kelce leaves, and he's contemplating it, right? He's going to take Taylor with him. And the Swifties are going to go with them. So they better take advantage of this expansion this year, because it may not be this way all the time. I love to find the top quotes when I do have time. Jeremy Fowler, ESPN's NFL Live, regarding Debo and his need to leave. Quote, I just checked in on this. I was told that several teams have expressed interest, so at least preliminary talks on a potential trade have happened between Samuel, his agent, and the team. Oh, Jeremy, you've got to start growing and cultivating your own weed. What are you smoking, man? It's not good for you. It's making you crazy. And if you're drinking, switch to a higher brand single malt. This is just ridiculous. Jeremy, what the average football fan's not that stupid. Let's fact check them right now. Trading Samuel will also present financial challenges for the 49ers. Huge. A pre-June 1 trade would result in significant dead money against this year's salary cap, which twice as much, Jeremy, do the math, twice as much as just keeping him. So how is that feasible, Jay? No. Because of this fact, the most economical and feasible solution to this matter is to just release D. Let Mrs. D boy's baby boy fly. Fly, D, fly. He's not staying. And June 1st, there's not going to be any deal made. June 1st, Debo will be out there looking for a job. That's the most cost-effective option the 49ers have. So, and the next time if you see something like that on the media, on the socials, anywhere, just say, God, dude, please. No, we're not trading him. No team's going to be that stupid. But then there is the Cowboys. But Dan Graziano of ESPN, the NFL, informed teams that the 2025 per team salary cap is increasing heading into next season. You've heard about that already. The cap is projected to fall in the range of $277.5 million to $281. The 49ers have already rolled over some money anyway, so this is really going to work out well. It will have increased by more than $53 million over the last 2 years. And according to Over the Cap's updated projections, the Niners have one of the largest amounts of effective cap space. Projections are based upon a base salary cap of $279.5 million for the 2025 season. With the new projections, let's look at where all, let's look at what all 32 teams are looking like. Because, see, this is the thing. If you were thinking about Myles Garrett and some other players around the league, maybe the Browns can keep him, whether he likes it or not. You look at, the Patriots. My God, the Patriots, 118 mil, 872,718. Vegas. Now, granted, these are the teams that are just absolute puke. I mean, they stink. And, of course, you have a lot of money when you're like that. Vegas comes in at 92 mil, 956,761. Commanders. Here's the funny thing about the Commanders. They are the most dangerous team to anybody's efforts in the NFL. Why? 75 mil, 480,000, 461. They've just made a name for themselves last year as a destination. If I'm a free agent, I got to find a way to get to Washington. They're going to overpay. Free agency, you always overpay. They're going to overpay me. I'm going to come in. We're probably going to win. And who do we got to deal with? We got to deal with the Eagles, of course. That's not a good thing. But then the rest of the division, what are we going to do? What? It's ours if we could just get past the Eagles or, come in just a step or two behind the Eagles and still get in as a wild card. It's all good. The Cardinals, Jalen's favorite team, 72 mil, 949,000, 735. We need to be concerned about the Cardinals as well, though, fam. They're in our division. And they deflate, though. Somehow the Cardinals turn to mush. They're going to come out of the gate this year the same way. They just come out guns blazing. And then 5 weeks later, the Cardinals go into their annual slide. I don't get it. I really don't. They're a better team than that. So when they do that, it's just hard to imagine. The Chargers got money, 62 mil, 170, 928. The Vikings got money, 61 mil, 14, 188. The Bears, there's another team to keep an eye on. You've got now a new head coach that's probably going to know what he's doing over there, and we're going to find out whether or not that Caleb Williams is as good as he probably should have been coming out of the draft, because Jaden just showed him up, just tore him a new butthole. I mean, it was terrible. The gap between what Jaden did and what Caleb did last year, and which one was the first-round draft pick? It was Caleb. Bad move, Browns. I do wonder, though, what Jaden would have looked like had he went instead to Chicago. Steelers got money, 57 mil on 102. The Bengals, there's the story, and there's something that could involve us in a way. The Bengals have got 49 mil, 729, 179. And Donberg, your team has the same amount, nearly 49 mil, 194, 317. The Packers, 46 million. Keep in mind, these are young teams that are up and coming too. Except for the Steelers, I don't know what they're going to do, but and the Bengals got to invest in some defensive linemen. If there's a candidate for Myles Garrett, it could be them. Then again, they're in the same division, so Myles Garrett is not going to be able to go to Cincinnati. The Browns will no way in shape, way, or form let that happen, right? And then there's us. Yeah, San Francisco 49ers, 45 mil, 661, 761. The Titans right behind us at 42. Los Angeles Rams got 41. This could be interesting. That's a substantial amount. They're a young team. It's up and coming. I'm not going to disrespect them for everything. They've got a pretty good team going on right now, pretty good young team. How good will probably be seen a little clearer next year, provided, of course, that they can stop with the rock and rolling with Matt Stafford. He go ahead and sign if he's going to sign, or is he on his way? How much money the Giants got? Wait a minute, did I read them off already? No, the Giants are next at 38 mil. They want to make a deal with the Rams to get Matty Stafford, which would completely let all the air out of everything the Rams are doing. Why? I think Jimmy Garoppolo only had a one-year deal with them. He's probably on his way looking for another job right now anyway. So that leaves Mrs. Stetson's baby boy, the third. Stetson! it's going to be, I can't wait to see what the Rams, if they don't sign Matty Stafford, now there's no reason for them not to. Now they got enough money. Stafford just wants an extension on his deal. He's got no guaranteed money on his contract, as the word is going around, and that he's not standing for that. Also, his wife has said, listen, I don't appreciate them getting rid of Cooper Kupp, so I'm not really wanting to stay here anyway. Maddie, what we could do is we could see if Cooper Kupp and you can go to the Giants for some kind of a deal. We'd all be a happy family again. I've never heard, Kelly's going crazy, I've never heard of a wife being so influential in any NFL player's dealings. This is just hilarious. But I'm glad to see it could happen to a better team. Happen to them. Suck. They happen to those Rams now. I mean, this is wonderful. Anyway, Broncos, 38 mil. Indy Colts, 31. Jags, 30. Which is interesting because they just signed way too much money for Trevor Lawrence. Carolina Panthers are 19. They're up and coming. Keep an eye on them. The Jets. The Jets got 18. All right. The Eagles, Howie Roseman, my idol, has got $17 million to work with. Can you see Garrett in Philly? Roseman's amazing. Okay, we're gonna get Garrett. We're gonna get. Okay, I just. Ravens only 9 mil, Bucks 5 mil, Kansas City Chiefs. yeah. You look at the Chiefs and some of the makeshift Band-Aids and tape. They've duct taped that team to death. They need some players now. It's all over. They're not going to be able to skate by with just merry minimums around. I mean, Mahomes is going to have some help out there. They got $4 million, $4.5 million. Houston Texans only got a couple of mil. And the funny thing about the Texans is they were supposed to do a lot better than they did last year. Of course, the injury enemy is what got them last year as well. Wait a minute. In the words of Snoop Dogg, can we just hold up here for a chronic moment? The Dallas Cowboys have $1 million. $714,000, and they got all kind of issues. Yeah, where is Texas boy? Did he join us today? Woo! Hey, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a song. As a kid, my mom used to love Elvis Presley. I used to hear Elvis Presley playing all over the house all the time, right? And Elvis Presley, little did I know until later, Elvis Presley was raised by black people. That's why his style was like it was, right? So mom loved him and his swinging hips and everything else. You know, when you're 45 years old, you don't understand. So I thought about Jerry Jones. You ever hear this song? Listen, if you go find it later. Oh, yeah, I'm all shook up. I changed the words for it. Oh, well, I bless my soul. What is this? Is Jerry Jones singing. Oh, what's wrong with me? I own the Dallas Cowboys. I'm in charge. I'm all screwed. I'm all bleeped up. Ooh, yeah. Jerry, he just lost one of the best offensive linemen in the game. Dude's gonna step away from the game. He has it signed. One of the best linebackers in the game as well. He ain't got but $1 million. Jerry! Oh! Dolphins got 6 mil. Minus. Oh, my God. These guys are in arrears. Dolphins are minus 6 mil. Falcons. These guys are going to get rescued by the cap, though. No. This is after those calculations have been done. Falcons are minus 8. Wow. Now I know what Tony was talking about where they don't have any money to pay that center. Tony, I didn't know you guys were in debt. 8 mil. Seahawks. Oh, Jesus, Eric, you guys are $10 million in the hole. The Bills are 13 mil in the hole. Oh, the Browns. Garrett's leaving. There is no two ways. If they're minus 32 mil. 32 mil. The Saints are minus 52. Just sell the franchise, Nollins. Oh, God. Oh. Fair with a projected 45.6 mil in effective cap space. The Niners have the flexibility to bring several of its own free agents back if they so choose to do. Free agents list includes Dre Greenlaw. I think that might not be an issue now, depending upon what Robert Saleh, how hard he puts his foot down on we're going to bring Dre Greenlaw back, right? Because he does what Robert needs to have done in his defense. So I would think now it is pretty much a done deal. Dre's going to want to go out maybe. This is the kind of thing. He still may want to go out and do his own thing because he just wants to, establish himself as, I didn't really need Fred Warner to dominate. I just worked along with Fred. We got it done. He's like Kevin Durant leaving the Warriors, right? Kevin Durant wanted to leave the Warriors because everybody's giving him crap about, come on, Kevin, you went and joined Murderers Row, man. I mean, what did you expect? I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, you're just part of it. Even though he got MVP honors and everything else, it probably worked on his mind. Could Dre be in that same space? And one option already out there is that the Chiefs, who are going to have to open up a GoFundMe account. The Chiefs are in serious trouble. The Niners' good side, Chiefs linebacker Nick Bolton, that two's badass to pair with Fred if Dre insists on saying goodbye. The Chiefs can't afford him. Other teams are going to bid on him as well. But Niners may go hard because you know how the Niners are. We have to keep a linebacking crew. This is what we do as a defense. It's always been the case. Niners have needs in the secondary as well with Mooney Ward and safety Talanoa Hufanga. We're set to hit the market. And now that the cap isn't so tight, they don't have to beg and plead. Any of these guys they want to keep. They have options with expanded cash boundaries because you know how we do it. The 49ers will go down to everybody on the team and ask for a restructure. But that may not be necessary now. So if these guys, Mooney's got other reasons why he wants to leave other than just the 49ers. I'm sure if the 49ers are located in a different place, he might say, I'm fine with staying right here, guys. What are you offering? And he'll take the deal. But Mooney's definitely a keeper, but has indicated that he's planning to move on. But could the 49ers re-sign one or both, Dre and Mooney? Would you do it? Or would you go ahead and go after that guy in Kansas City and then maybe save just I got a separate fund over here for Myles Garrett. Fam, you get Myles Garrett, everything else is over. That's too much pressure up front. Robert Saleh's got a secondary now that is it is rankable in the league. I suspect top 5 with ease. When you look at the youngsters we got back there, maybe you draft one more kid. But the guys in there, because you got to worry about injuries. They're going to happen. But if you get one more kid, oh, shit. And you get a frontline rush that includes Nick Bosa and Myles Garrett, two of the biggest assassins in the game. Oh, shit. Yeah, that would be all you need. It doesn't matter what the offense is doing. If not, Niners are likely in the free agent market elsewhere on that defensive backfield. DJ Reed, you may as well start packing your bags right now, buddy. You're coming. Oh, hell yeah. You're on your way to San Francisco, buddy. No doubt about it. Robert Saleh likes you. Fam, with Debo wanting out and the Niners saying, fine, that means that the team could be in the market for a big-name wide receiver at free agency as well. Are you feeling that? Who you got in mind? Talk about it. I'm getting ready to come on the phone. Options to the names. T. Higgins, Chris Godwin. Oh, either one would make a difference real quick because we don't know what we got coming to BA, and that worries everybody. How long does it take the BA to get back? Half the season. When he does get back in that half a season, what's he going to look like? T. Higgins, we know what he's going to look like. Chris Godwin, I mean, he left with an injury. I'm not sure what you think about that. But if T. Higgins is available, I may have to abandon my Myles Garrett love because I love them sexy picks on the offense. T. Higgins, Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, who I've got a feeling is going to be the absolute shiznit. All right? We haven't seen what Cowan can do just yet. But I got a feeling maybe he arrives this year as well. Actually, the Bengals have a few more bucks, though, than the Niners. But paying 2 receivers, including Chase Young, do you know that's $60 million plus? Are they going to do that and play? The Burrows is already eating up cap. We'll see. Brock would love to have him a T. Higgins, Jawan Jennings. I got George Kittle in over here, CMC. If I got a problem, bam, 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 whew, bam. Okay, but the defense is Defense wins championship, Trim. That's all there is to it. Because, with the 12th largest effective cap space, the 49ers have a number of different avenues they could pursue. Fam, what's about to happen? What do you think with all this extra money? You're in the mall. You're getting ready to go shopping. Hey, Smooth has got. Oh, let me get it. Smooth, come on in, man.
Ronbo, what's up, man?
I mean, you got a few extra bucks. I'm gonna jump in my car. I'm gonna let the top down and cruise down the boulevard. I'm gonna stop at the high-end stores and act like I'm gonna buy something, but just in there to see which ladies are in there. No, Smooth. Got a few extra bucks, man. What you do?
Hey, Ronbo, me and you on the same page. We think alike, man. I like that because you ran down those cap numbers. You ran down those cap numbers, man. All I could, man, I got to the bottom. There are 7 teams that's over the cap.
Oh, and there's so many that are under, way under. Smooth. Go ahead. Oh.
Yeah, we got another extra draft pick too.
Yeah.
That's right. Staley, he's the new DC for the Saints now, so he's trying to deliver.
Staley's not. He's not a part of the league program, though, is he? I think it was only for minority coaches. But anyway,
I think that's what it was. But New Orleans made him their permanent DC.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's facts. So you can look into that. Yeah, and getting to what do you want to talk about? I mean, you probably
with all this excessive,
I all over the place.
with this extra money that I didn't see coming. There are several places you could go with this. You could polish up your defense. I love Myles Garrett. I don't know. Cleveland's going to ask for the farm because they're in deep trouble at minus 32 mil. And then, of course, you could go ahead and try to get Dre and Talanoa. You can now afford them, most likely. T. Higgins is hanging around out there in Cincinnati. The Bengals are not fooling anybody.
I like him.
Yeah, the Bengals aren't fooling anybody. You're not going to keep Chase and T and Burrows. No. That's 60, 70, that's $100 million. So how are they going to do that?
They can't do it. And T. Higgins, Chase, he just signed a new contract, didn't he?
I don't.
Didn't they give him that money yet?
Yeah, did you hear that? Because I didn't really notice. I knew he's up for since last year.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything else about it. I know he's due up for one. But
which is why they wouldn't pay T.
Both. So that's right. And T is not going to take a discount.
I think T Higgins did get.
Who?
Huh?
Did somebody say
Higgins?
T?
I think Higgins got paid already.
Higgins did get paid. Okay, that's not indicated. What did he get paid? I thought he got franchise tagged. Okay, anyway, we'll look into that later.
No, I think they paid.
Well,
I could be wrong,
they could have put the tag on. They could have put the tag on them just to hold until they worked out something.
Yeah, and you know what that tag, and Smooth, if that is the case, you know what that tag means. Not 1, but 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Another thing you touched on when you came. Okay, one more thing you touched on when you came in. You was talking about Ward, right?
Yep.
For the 49ers?
Yeah.
Mooney Ward?
Yeah.
No. I don't care if the Niners offer him $100 million. He's not going to stay.
Yeah,
the reason
he's got
for
his reasons.
He lost his daughter. He lost his daughter, and his wife already had moved while he was still out here playing for the Niners.
Yeah.
So she moved back home.
Oh.
And every time they leave and go back to their house, they have bad thoughts. So that's why he's leaving. So I can understand that.
I feel so bad for him.
But the good thing about it, we deep at DB in the draft. So, like I said, it's loaded.
And we already got good talent that we've been raising for the last couple of years. Bob put Bernardo Green up against any rookie. Bernardo Green can play some ball, Smooth. I mean,
he's a natural. He's a natural cover guy. He's natural, bro. It's nothing.
And
something
man
you have
coverage.
to come in. You have to teach. No, he played like a man. He played like a pro as a rookie.
So he stays.
I like Green.
Yeah, him and Mustafa.
Green, yeah. Mustafa. Oh, that's the menace to society right there. That boy can hit. That boy can hit. I can't wait till he come in. When he come back in training camp, I can't wait to see how he look.
You know,
having
a regular offseason
to
train, and God, yeah.
Yeah, he will have attitude, man. Because a lot of them go have attitudes, bro.
Well, I think 90% of them.
How easy I ended, yeah. Yeah. Did I tell you about Corey Taylor? Oh yeah. Let me backtrack real quick. I made 2 mistakes last time I talked to you, and I look back on the tape that I did when we did together, and I made 2 errors. So I want to clear that.
Okay.
Anytime I make an error, I'm man enough to clear it up.
All
okay.
right.
When I told you about that wide receiver, his name is not Andres, Andrew.
Ah, but you know what? As soon as you put in his last
And
name,
the one,
yeah, you get it.
Right,
Google,
right.
Google will show.
and if anybody went to go look at him, okay, if anybody went in the chat go look at him, when I said he was Jennings 2.0, what I meant by that, I don't mean he's tough, not physical, but tough. So that plays in too. And what I mean by 2.0, Jennings, he got his route tree, he got his hand catching ability, and all that. So, and he loved the game, and he hate losing. That's why I said 2.0, because Jenny, that's how Jenny is. Yeah, so I wanted to clear that up.
They hate losing more than they love winning.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I got another sleeper for you, Ronbo. You'll love this.
Right.
And he's come out of Central. Let me get it right quick. He come out of, okay, his name is David. I got the name right this time. So his name is David Walker, defensive end, pass rusher, Central, Arkansas. Now get this. Don't trip. His height is he's 6 feet, 267. But can't nobody handle him.
Yeah, that's one of them real thick dudes. Yeah, that's you can't block him.
Anybody in the chat, you go look at him right now. Anybody in chat, before you get on your call, you go look at him right now. Central Arkansas, he's a dog. Division I was PFF highest graded edge rusher defender. He graded. Check this out. Let me just say this. Let me just finish this. He graded in 2022 91.5. In 2023 90.3. In 2024 94.0. In 3 years. In 3 years, 37 sacks, 17 quarterback hits, 97 hurries. He's a run and also a run defender. His run defender number in the middle, you can move him outside in the middle, but I have him in the middle because we need that run stopper. So if we end up getting a pass rusher or free agency or in the draft, you can still move him in the inside because he's low body center of gravity at 6 feet, and his run stopping number is 91.9 grade.
I want to see what he looks like at 6 foot 267. Did you say?
You need it. He was at
he'll be at the combine then next week.
Rookies. Oh, he should be there, but I don't think they're gonna call him up. But they should. He's from small schools. Small schools, they don't really call you up unless you really going this.
Yeah, I know. They want the red carpet golden boys. Yeah. I know.
Right, but if you're just playing against people in small schools around, they're not going to call you. That's why I say he's a sleeper. And I'm glad he's not the combine. So now the Niners can look at him too. But yeah, man, I looked at this dude. I studied him. I said, whoa. I watched about 2.5 games and studied him. I saw enough.
Already 6 foot 267. If he can carry that weight, it makes him an automatic menace. Offensive lineman. By the time they go down, pad level.
About 3 of the top offensive tackles that's in this draft. That's where he's at. You can watch him at the Senior Bowl too. He walked them into the coaches. He walked them men all the way back. 300 pounds, just walked them all the way back. Because see, say like a Kinlaw, 6'6", 6'7", it's hard to bend and get up under. You know what I'm saying? But if you have that center low base, low base is 6 foot, you can get up under them pass and just drive.
There it is. Pad level is everything in the NFL, fam. Smooth, we got to pump the brake. We got to roll.
Yeah, go ahead. I told you, I got over 100 pages, bro.
And I knew you did. I want to continue going through those pages too. Let me see you Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good one. All right.
I'm just glad you're in good spirits. All right, fam.
415, Gilmore, I'm out. All right.
He's loaded, ain't he? He's ready to roll. This game, Matty has something in Bend, Oregon.
Hey, buddy.
Manny. Man, you know, I didn't.
Yes, sir.
I hope these good surprises just keep coming up because, like, when they said the 49ers had extra money and the cap had expanded to where, Jesus Christ, I didn't see that kind of expansion coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we're not in such a problem now because, you know, the funny thing about Matty, you know what we need to be able to give the 49ers applause for? Howie Roseman is my idol as far as GMs around the league. But one thing the 49ers do, and they do it consistently, is each and every year they prepare for the future. They're not running romp shot or just wildly into the next year with, all right, balls to the wall, and we're just letting it all hang out. It's this year or never, bust. You know, see, the 49ers don't think like that. So that's why when Rudy and I get into it, well, we did what we had to do to get that trophy. So, you know, you guys haven't gotten a trophy in 30 years, and you're probably not going to. Hey, Rudy, we have a bank account of 5. You could go for another 30 years, and your 2 trophies will never equal 5. The 49ers don't have to score in our lifetimes. The 49ers don't have to get another trophy, and you will still be looking up at the 49er fan because you're going to always suck. Okay, Matty, let me, I get carried away with that. Go ahead.
It's easy to get carried away with that. Easy to get carried away with that, Ronbo. I don't even blame you. Every day's a good day to bash a Rams fan.
Isn't it funny? Yeah, it's fun. Because the Cowboys have become boring.
Yeah, it never gets old.
Yeah, they're just tired.
Yeah.
But anyway, Matty,
we just know what they are.
Players you want to keep on our team, players that you may have seen elsewhere that you might want to add to the roster. I think everything's in play now. You can get 1 or 2 of them at least.
Oh yeah, better be. Well, I think we can franchise tag Dre if we needed to.
I hadn't thought about that. The 49ers hate to do that, though. When's the last time we franchise tagged anybody? Do you remember?
Oh, shoot.
Jimmy G.
I can't remember the last.
Was
it Jimmy?
Did we franchise
Yeah,
Jimmy?
it was Jimmy G.
Huh.
And we still didn't learn our lesson.
What year did we franchise Jimmy?
Dude, Jimmy wasn't bad, man. Jimmy was the best thing we could have had at that moment with what was going on.
I mean, the contract is what I'm talking about, not performance. The money.
All right.
Oh, yeah, totally. I get you.
But, you know, it's not something we do very down to history. You know, 49ers rarely do that. But anyway, what are you thinking as far as shopping?
I'm thinking we keep Dre. Dude, if we get rid of him, man, I'm just going to park the car in the garage and run it.
Yeah. Take a water hose from the exhaust pipe and put it in the window and go to sleep. Yeah, I know. It really is scary. I can't imagine a team without Dre. I just hope he can stay healthy, Matty.
I think he can, man. That was a fluke, dude. I mean, it's not. I mean, look how epic Frank Gore turned out, dude. Yeah, I think he had multiple injuries in college, and I think when he was playing for us, I think he busted up both knees.
Yeah. So if guys have the will to do the work that it takes to get back to shape, they'll do it. And Dre looks like that kind of guy. He looked good last year. He just wasn't quite. He came back too soon. He could have took the rest of the season off.
He came back. I would agree. I would 100% agree that Dre Greenlaw had no. I don't know. I can't. I mean, it's hard to tell those guys, I'm sure, because, you know, obviously I don't know how.
They love to play.
I guess it's going to depend on how their contract's structured, but it's like, man, you think if you're ready to go, you'd think maybe you'd want to go because you want to make some money, but are they getting paid anyways? You know, like
any incentives in that package that you had? Or, I forgot about that.
I'd have to throw something in there if I were doing that for myself, man. There'd have to be some injury stuff in there. Yeah, you know, it was team friendly, but also, you know, going to pay me out too.
Yeah, and you talk to him about a prove it deal. I just hope Dre isn't offended by Drake. We need for you to understand we're going to give you a lot of money this year, but this is like only because next year we want to see if you hang out for the entire year, you look good. You know we're going to give you a 3-year contract. Come on, baby, grab behind the neck and squeeze him up because he needs to understand. We can't. The team, Jed York's not going to want us to run the risk of giving you a large contract, and then you all of a sudden you can't play anymore. That's just business.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Then you look like the Browns with Watson.
God.
Like, how do you do that? Like, who made that decision?
They were desperate. That's what happens when you get desperate. You do desperate things, and the Browns are just tired.
That's straight simping right there, bro.
$32,778,000 minus $32,778,205.
Yeah.
And if they didn't have
Crazy.
Deshaun, that would all go away. Damn.
Well, and I don't know, dude. He's a whole different story in himself, man. Because it's like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, he took a lot of time off, but it's like, dude, he was a pretty dynamic player, man. It's like, I can't imagine that's all gone.
It is. I mean, every time Deshaun's made a comeback, he came back looking lackluster, nothing like he used to, just a shell of what he used to be. And then a few days later, he's out again. So, if I'm the owner, I'm sleeping standing up, I'm walking around the house, I'm in the backyard. I'm down the street with no clothes on because I'm telling people I was sleepwalking. And I if anybody will listen, I own the Cleveland Browns. I have Deshaun Watson on my team. You know what I mean? Listen, can you listen for a moment? They call it, the wagon, and they strap me up in a straitjacket and drive away, I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, I couldn't either. I couldn't imagine being a fan, having all those rough years and then having them do stupid shit like that. Be like, man, you'd almost want to hang it up.
Matt, have you ever met a Cleveland Browns fan?
One.
Okay. I've never met a Browns fan. I've never talked to one.
Oh, and it was very brief. Like, I have a good friend of mine who's a Raiders fan. He goes to the same bar every Sunday for football. Yeah. And so,
the fattest bar you've ever been to.
A couple Sundays I popped down there, but yeah, there was a Browns fan in there. He popped by the table, so I think he's regular.
Well, if you're a Browns fan, you have to be regular. He's probably down there all during the week as well. Oh God, that's terrible.
Well, not only do you, I couldn't imagine having such a shitty team, and then you got the ugliest fucking colors ever.
I haven't seen the cheerleaders. What do they look like? That would tie it all together.
It's probably just brown, whatever you call it, whatever they wear.
Oh yeah, but I'm wondering on the look scale. You look at the 49 cheerleaders, and even Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, and all everything. If they don't rank at least in their category, this is just a sad situation.
No, 100%. That's one thing you can always give the Cowboys, man. They've always had some pretty hot cheerleaders, but that doesn't. You can't carry a team with that.
Not winning any games, but yeah.
No, yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, I'm hoping for some good free agency stuff to come in. I'm not overly excited about the draft, even though I'm hoping that we can pick up some guys we can, I guess for lack of better word, like we like to farm raise them, like I like to say, man. We bring them in and we work on them and we develop people. You know what I mean?
And build them for our program.
I'm excited about that.
That's always a huge plus.
Yeah.
They did a good job last year, Matty.
Yeah.
We might be optimistic about what happens this year. I think Kyle and you remember Kyle and John are novices at this when they first came in. So now they pretty much know what they're doing. That last draft, I don't think that was an accident. I think they actually did that with a plan in mind, and it worked. Let's see what they do this year.
Yeah. I'm comfortable with our defense the way it's turning out, and then I'm excited to see Brandon Ayuk. As far as because I've been kind of pissed off at him, dude. But at the same time, he's going to come back healthy. He's not going to have the same season he did last year because we're not going to have the holdout. He's going to be back fresh. He's going to have a new mindset. And Ricky, he's going to have a full off season. He's going to be healthy.
Really?
I'm excited, dude. And then Juwan, he's always dude.
Oh, he is. JJ is who
even
he
on
is.
a little off season, he's good. Yeah, dude, we've got weapons, bro.
We do, and they're going to work too. Man, I'll see you Sunday. And let's see what 49ers going to do between now and then. Does the combine start? I think it starts this weekend, actually.
It starts very soon.
Yeah, or maybe next Thursday. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no, it's really soon. I think it's this month.
Yeah, it's starting the last weekend, which is next. No, whoa, it's got to start in the middle of this week. So it's coming up in a few days, Matty. Yeah. All right, Matty.
Yeah, I like it, buddy.
See you.
All right, buddy. Let's Sunday evening.
Sunday, yeah, same time.
Yeah.
And I'll try to be on time. Good. Night, Matty. Appreciate you.
No, you're good, buddy.
Thanks, fam.
Night, buddy.
Night, Matty.
I always appreciate you.
Thanks, fam. There he goes, Matty up in beautiful Bend, Oregon. Hey, Triple A, come on in, man. Tell us how you're going to spend this money.
What's up, Ronbo?
Good things. I love hearing good things, because when you hear something good, you gotta jump on it and ride that moment, Because we, as 49er fans, we get to hear a lot of bad news for the last few months. Every few minutes, a player's going down injured. And then we find out it's serious. And then we find out this. And then we find out that. And now, for a change, the 49ers may not have to lose Dre Greenlaw. They might be able to keep Talanoa Hufanga if they so choose. Now we have a little spending freedom. What are we going to do? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Ronbo, the salary cap just skyrocketed. Man, I think it was like, no, I think they said it's expected to increase a lot between 277
and 281.
280.
281.
Yeah. So, and that's great news for us. Including us having $50 million in cash space.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And I think that the one player I would target in free agency is Asante Samuel Jr., the cornerback from the Chargers.
Yeah, I didn't know that Asante was. But the Chargers got a lot of money. They got way more than we do. Why would they let him go, knowing the way Harbaugh loves defense? You get into a bidding war. There are some players that, you might as well just back off because there's others you can go ahead and get without going through all that kind of pain. The Chargers are up there high as far as money goes, so I think. Where are they? Washington, Vegas, New England, Washington, Vegas. But maybe not. I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah. Asante, oh, God, he'd be awesome if you can get him.
Yeah, he's a very versatile corner. Like, he can play inside or outside. He's like
and do it well, too.
A Lenore. Yeah.
Chargers are 62 mil, 170, 928. They got all the money they need. And this is why I wonder about letting Bosa go. It is rumored that Bosa's going to be out of there at June 1st. But go ahead.
Yeah, I heard a rumor about Joey being cut by the Chargers.
Yeah.
And he could potentially come to San Francisco with his brother.
His mom wants that. Oh, Cheryl Bosa wants that so bad. She's already out campaigning for it.
Yeah, I mean, but the only thing is he's been dealing with injuries. So
every season, Joey gets
maybe unless he takes like
He'd be so inspired, though. You'd see a different Joey Bosa. If the 49ers were to bring him in, I have a feeling that he would not end up on the IR midway through the season. And the Bosas are tough. I got a feeling if he was hurt, he'd keep playing. I don't know how effective he would be, but, oh, man. Bookends, Brother Bookends. Let's change their name. Get a T-shirt, Brother Bookend. Brother Bookend Joey, Brother Bookend Nick. Bam. We'll see. Still want Myles Garrett. Cleveland's in trouble. They got to get rid of Myles.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I know everybody wants Myles Garrett.
I mean, the guy's Megatron in human form. Jesus Christ. Whoo, help.
But, and also, I think the one wide receiver in this free agent market that the Niners could target is the wide receiver from the Giants, Darius Slayton. He got speed though.
But is Darius? Is he? The Giants gonna let him go? I'm thinking about feasible.
Well,
Man, I mean, go ahead. Giants got $38 million.
But,
yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, you know, Slayton is like he's 6'4". He's a good route runner, but man, he can take the top of the defense, and that's what we're missing.
No, I know Darius. I didn't know he was going to be. I didn't know he was out there. Darius is a badass, no doubt. When we played the Giants, Darius was the only one getting work done, and that's when Danny Dimes was out there dealing too. So yeah, I got no problem with him. And he might not be expensive as a T. Higgins. Yeah. So
right, like he won't be as expensive as T. Higgins. So yeah. And I think last year he had like 700 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns, I believe. So
yeah, well, he's with the Giants.
I think he would give
the musical quarterback situation all year long. So if you went to play the Giants, you could just before you play them, just chalk that up as a win.
Right.
And they were terrible.
But I know. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting free agency, Ronbo.
I know.
Couple of weeks. So,
even if we just keep all our guys, I'm gonna be happy with that. I mean, if Talanoa and Dre come back,
oh yeah,
anybody else we have, if we get 3 guys at 3 out of 4. I mean, Mooney's gone. I really wish the situation would have not turned out like it was, because Mooney Ward he was a guy that was stability. He was going to stay there for another couple of years easily. Next to him, Demo. I got Renardo Green in case he gets hurt. We were set. That defensive backfield was hot. At safety position, Jair Brown tends to make me sweat, but like Mustafa, we'll find. We'll figure out what they're going to do. We'll see what they're going to do.
And I think regarding to Jamar Chase, I think they say they are expecting him to get like $40 million a year.
See, you're not going to keep T and Jamar. T's already been franchise tagged, and that costs them a fortune too. If you want, give them 2 first-round picks, they will give you that boy in a heartbeat. We got to roll though. I tell you what, I'll see you Sunday, and let's see what develops. All right, AAA.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah. I'll see you for Sunday, Ronbo.
All right, fam. I'll see you next, like we do. All right. Night, fam.
All right, fam.
There goes AAA. Steven, come on in, man.
Hey, Ronbo.
It's time to break bread. Bring out the best wine in the house. Give me some of that brie cheese. Or if that cheddar's finally aged, let's just keep back and party on this one, man. We're talking now. A tight budget has been loosened up a bit, more than I even expected. Ooh-wee. Love it. What are you thinking, fam? What are they gonna do?
What am I? Well, I woke up to some good news about the Niners. And that cap space that we got, beautiful. I love it. But then it got ruined almost immediately, because Debo Samuel was on his podcast, and he said it sucks being the best person in that locker room and not being wanted. And I'm like,
wait. Debo said that on his podcast?
Yes. I gotta find the post. It was insane. I was like, bro, you're not even mediocre. You're bad. Like There's a point between where it's just comical and laughable and just outright sad.
Well, that is, though.
I was like, bro, I can't wait for you to get traded.
Steve, what are you talking about? What is that? Is that right? Look at your numbers. Can you actually say that and prove it? I don't think so.
It was just as bad as when Devondre Campbell said, oh, yeah, I'm actually really good. It's the teams that don't know how to use me right.
Oh.
It's like, bro, you got let go from Green Bay, and then you came here. You weren't even a first option, a second option, or a third option. You were our last option.
Right.
Our first option was Eric Kendricks.
And what's that guy that went over to the Hawks? He said the tax situation in California was too high. So, fellas, I like you, but I can't stay here, man. The taxes, I can't get no money here like that. So he left, went to the Hawks.
Yeah, exactly. And like, you can't hate him for it. You can't hate him for that kind of reason.
I felt bad for us, but I didn't. I bye, dude, and good luck with that. Yeah, good. So
yeah. And it got me so agitated. I was like, damn, the two most annoying players on the goddamn team. Why are you guys talking? It's like when you walk into work. It's like when you go into work and you're having a good day. You had a great morning. You go to Starbucks. They gave you a free one because the car ahead of you paid for it. And you're like, oh, today's gonna be a good day. And that one dumbass coworker you don't like says something to you, even it could be a hi, how you doing, or you just hear them, and it ruins your whole morning.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. That's that guy you got to
But
tune out.
hey, I got a crazy idea, Ronbo. I got a crazy idea.
But
some people it might make sense. Some people will think I'm smoking crack. But I say trade Trent Williams and get some draft picks, or go trade him to Las Vegas, get Max Crosby and some draft picks. Or trade him to the Browns again. Not the Browns.
We've tried to trade him to the Browns before. Okay, but you have
my bad. Not again. Trade him to the Browns.
Okay, well listen.
We need something.
Now, how do you deal with that left side though? It's very important.
We gotta depend on it sucks because we're gonna have to depend on the draft regardless. I mean, I liked what I saw at the end of the season with those replacements because Trent wasn't there.
Yeah,
I think it was Charlie Heck that was playing his spot.
Heck, and I think they
resigned
both Pleasance and Heck. Yeah,
so
I was impressed with them
I'm okay
too.
with those two, but the reason why I'm saying this is because Trent is a huge cap casualty, and on top of that too, he's getting older, and I hate bringing up the past because I'm going to go ahead and quote Bill Walsh: trade him before they ask for too much, and unfortunately we didn't
before
do
they
that.
expire as a player.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, we're kind of not rebuilding per se, but we're retooling. You know what I mean? We're getting tools to finish the piece that we need. And as it stands right now, Trent's taking on most of the workload, but also he's getting injured every time. So it's
Detroit
so much,
versus everybody.
Man, and finally you decide to call when I'm on. You know how happy that makes me, Ronbo?
I know, right? It's an honor to be interrupted by Don Burr and his madness, especially after what took place for the last 2 seasons. Don, we love you, man.
That ass whooped by Washington. You got
wait,
bro.
And the year before, had the game won, and the 49ers still said, no! Oh, Donnie B!
You know, I've only seen that happen once in my lifetime, Detroit being the second.
Yeah.
The first time I ever seen it happen, me and Jazz were at Dave and Buster's playing Tekken, and I let her get 2 up on me on 2 wins on me compared to 3, 2 out of 3. And she started talking mad smack. She was like, oh, you got nothing. No. So I flipped the gear on and I showed her what's up. So,
and pulled it out.
You don't really come back that easy.
Yeah, no, Donnie doesn't know.
It's always fun in games until they start talking smack.
Right? It just motivates you, right? But Donnie B lost his offensive and defensive coordinator. They were both very solid in what they do. I don't know who they brought in yet. I thought I heard some names, but they're not going to equal those 2 guys. Those guys are good. Both running their own clubs now.
Kellen Moore and Brian Johnson were pivotal to that entire team. Now they're not. I don't even know if they're going to be good.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about what's going to happen with Brian Johnson's end and how Kellen Moore is going to do with the Saints. That's going to be crazy. But yeah, no, man. That's why I was thinking about it. I was like, man, how can the Niners recover or get pieces that they need that are veterans, but can also look forward towards the draft? And what I was thinking was obviously trade Debo. We're all on the trade Debo, parade. Package him with Jake Moody, send his ass to Cleveland, and since they want to package Deshaun Watson with Myles Garrett, we'll do equal trade. Here you go. You get Debo, and you get to keep Jake Moody. We'll take Garrett and Deshaun Watson, trade Deshaun Watson for a bag of chips or something. I don't know, maybe a 13-round pick. Who knows? but something so far out the blue.
And Steven,
but
wait, before you go, Sharice was asking about why Myles Garrett wants to leave Cleveland. Sharice, it's because he's tired of a team that's going to be treadmilling for the rest of his career, and he just wants out. That's pretty much what it is. He wasn't unhappy with his money or anything like that, which is a good thing because if he's going to come to San Francisco, he's probably not going to want to gouge him for any more money than necessary. He wants to be paid along with the rest of the best defensive ends in the game, but he's probably not saying, I got $50 million and I'm ready to go. I don't think he's going to do that, though. So, but
yeah, no, it's the fact that the Cleveland Browns haven't done really anything, and he's just kind of coasting through life with that team, and he wants to win. Yeah. Because they've gotten into the playoffs, but they've never been actual contenders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've been kind of like spot fillers. But with that being said, that's what I'm saying. Like, send Trent to Cleveland if it has to come down to that, and then trade Debo and Moody to Las Vegas to get Max Crosby, and just work your way from there. It's
Steven,
unfortunately
you're talking
if
those teams don't mind us sending us our trash. I can't refer to Debo's trash, but they're sending us our leftovers.
The Raiders always take our trash. Michael Crabtree. Come on. Who else are we gonna throw their way? Who else jumps to the Raiders?
Nobody. I don't want to lose to people that's worth value. Steve, we got to go. I'll see you Sunday, and I know you have more great
Debo's
stuff.
Worth value?
Well, he might be if he loses.
He ain't worth value. I would have picked Crabtree over Debo any day.
I mean, Debo, he's got to stop competing with J-Lo, and who else has got a big booty? And I know, any one of the sisters over there in that family, the Kardashians. Actually, Kim is the only one in the family with a booty like that. And then there's Debo, and there's Cardi B. I mean, Debo's got to trim down there. Anyway, I'll see you Sunday.
Oh, yeah. That was another thing he said. Mention about his weight. He's all mad about that. People don't know about what I got to do. And whoop-de-whoop. And I was like, all you got to do is catch the ball, bro. Catch the ball on the one route you're good at.
Dude, I'll see you Sunday. All right.
I'll see you Sunday, Ronbo.
All right, fam. Boy. I mean, I can see Nicki Minaj looking at Debo saying, I wish I looked like that. Hey, yo, Anthony.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Anthony, man, we're sitting up here looking at all of a sudden the salary cap has been given out by the league, and it's not what I expected.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, we're not
I didn't
cramped.
expect that either, Ronbo.
No, I don't think that's shocking. I said, damn, that's the biggest $53 million within 2 years. NFL, what's going on? It's about time you realize as long as teams can field a better product, you're probably it's gonna pay dividends. So, finally somebody woke up.
Because they made Purdy contract non-effective.
Yeah, it's not anywhere near as bad on the team as the Rams fit. Man, you guys play Brock Purdy, you're gonna be able to play nobody else. Shit.
You know what? They're one of my homeboys. He's a Cowboy fan. He said, y'all got to play Purdy.
A Cowboy fan talking like that, Anthony? How in the world are you going to talk? You paid Dak, and now you can't pay nobody else.
I said, man, y'all paid Dak $60 million. What have we did?
49ers are not paying Brock $60 million either.
I said, well, we ain't stupid enough to pay Brock $60 million.
Estimates around 57, somewhere between 55 and 57. They're not going to probably cross the 60 threshold. Brock probably does not really. I can't see him getting mad about $3 million.
I don't mean, Ronbo. Did you see the little rant DeAndre Cameron went on?
You know what? What did he say?
Man, that boy got mad. Went off on the people that was talking to him. Then he get mad. I think mad because of some of what the teams, some of the team members said. So he was like, I travel all the time, be by myself all day. And one y'all pussy blank niggas want to see me. I said, man, you quit on the team, bro. What you getting mad for?
Daddy, did you say Devondre went off on the reporters that asking him questions?
Yeah.
You know, Devondre's a very angry man these days. You know what? His problem is, Anthony, he feels disrespected. And I don't know why he thought. I thought the 49ers made clear to him, you're here because Dre Greenlaw isn't. All right? And you need to understand that before you sign. I would think I'd tell him that. So when Dre comes back, Devondre got all pushed out of shape. I mean, come on, man. And now you're talking
I think another thing. I think another thing, he felt disrespect because if you notice, they put D. Willis in the game and took him out. So he felt some type of way.
I know. There's no shame
But he had been playing
in playing with the 49ers. You need to be a part of the team.
When Kyler Murray ran for that 50-something yard run, who he ran? He ran right past
Devondre.
He ran right past DeAndre.
Because he wouldn't have ran past Dre like that.
No. And when that walk-in touchdown that Seattle got, that beat us, Geno Smith?
Yeah.
It was on him, too. So, man, he been playing all year long. He can't get mad, man.
Well, and Fred had a bad foot, and he needed Devondre to pick up the slack. Devondre did not pick up the slack. So if he's running around here mad, that's just stay mad. Drink more vinegar.
Yeah, you know.
Go ahead.
Put a post on talking about some, because when John and them called me FaceTime and begged me to come there, I said to myself, I doubt if they begged me.
You were number 3 option. Well, you know what? Maybe they did because we'd already asked 2 or 3 other people. And if he would have said no, as sorry as he is, then that'd be an embarrassment on us.
I doubt they begged him to come there.
Well, he's lying.
He was the third time on the
Yeah, they're not going to be able to. The 49ers wouldn't bring themselves to do that. You're lucky the 49ers calling
tripping,
you.
Man.
Yeah.
Debo tripping, man.
Well, that's his prerogative. I mean, football players have egos, fam. You know this. All of them, even the ones that don't play very well, have the ability to talk trash, if nothing else. We've seen that through pro sport. NBA's worse. Baseball players are a little more humble than NBA and NFL players.
Oh yeah, they are. You ought to see. You don't never see no baseball players on social media.
That's true, right? And even when they're doing interviews on TV, they're always the calmest, nicest guys.
They calm, nice.
So, this is the thing. Ego takes over and you start to say, I don't think they know what they sound like or look like saying some of the things that they say. When they start talking, I'm not an ordinary ball player and I need blah, blah, blah. There's been a lot of guys who are cut from that cloth. And I always wondered, do you know what you sound like? If you're looking for support, talking like you're talking, I support this team and you're one of the reasons why we lost that game or whatever game.
He went off. He went off, Ronbo. He was tripping, man.
Well, that's fine. We're not, what we need is we got another minute or so. Now, where are you going to spend the money? You're going to keep the guys we got. You're going to tell them, look, this is where we're going to stop. Otherwise, we're going to go look elsewhere. How do you play hardball with our own guys? Or do you gently bring them back in? What are you going to do? Real quick.
I'm going to get Myles Garrett, Ronbo. You already know what I want.
Let me give him a round of, I want some Myles Garrett, Jack. Yes, get him over here. I call him Megatron. Optimus Prime. You already got him. Go ahead.
Can you remember Myles Garrett and Nick Bosa?
No.
And Ronaldo Green and what's calling them back there and Debo out there running around. Man, they would get picks, Ronbo, left and right.
I think the league would probably step in on that deal and say we can't do it. I mean, that's just too much. Garrett and Bosa in their prime.
I said the same thing, Ronbo. I said to myself, I don't think they'll be stupid enough to let that go down like that, Ronbo.
the rest of the league will try to get in there. What you do is it's the strategy to go in there and see if you can offer a better deal. Because Lord knows, if the 49ers get Garrett, it's going to be pretty much a done deal.
Well, look, that'll get all defense caught in nightmares, man. Think about it.
You mean offensive people? We got to go, fam.
Yeah, they get offensive people nightmares. You trying to block Bosa, trying to block Garrett.
All years like that truck coming down the street and you didn't see it. Oh, bam! That was Miles Garrett. Oh my God!
You got Mustafa roaming the field around there and knocking people out.
It'd be like that year before last when teams couldn't play the next week because they were all beat up after playing the 49ers.
Beat up, broke up.
Anthony, we got to go, and let me see you on Sunday.
Hey, Ronbo.
Have a great night, fam. Always loving you call.
Hey,
I'll see you Sunday. You know,
appreciate you, Ronbo.
Yeah. All right, fam. Eric, come on in, Eric. And oh my God, poor Eric. Eric, they're minus $9 million. Eric.
Yeah, but
Eric, I'm looking at your cap situation, even after the expansion, and this is brutal. I mean, how many guys have you got to let go? And Eric, and you're probably aware of this fact, minus $9,746,604. That's a couple of players from the ranks or one blue chip player. Is that being talked about amongst the Seattle front office? People?
you had been tripping about that. I think the one guy that might be moving you could be DK.
Oh, the old June 1st let him go trick. Because if you can't trade him, and Eric, you and I both know, if I know your situation and you call me up, yeah, Ronbo, I know how you like DK Metcalf. I remember hearing you say that before the draft, that was the main guy on your mind. And listen, I can give him to you dirt cheap. What do you think? I think this. You have no choice but to get rid of him. I'll wait. See, now you're between a rock and a hard place. You can't run the risk of losing another player if you don't want DK, right? And I mean, what's the other premier wide receiver you got? The perennial one that's been around forever. Did you cut him a couple of weeks ago, or cut him last week? Tyler Lockett.
Who's that, Lockett?
Lockett.
Oh yeah, he's still around.
Oh, okay, I thought I heard him getting cut. Okay.
Nah, I don't think so.
Man, I keep Tyler Lockett. Man, Tyler Lockett's a miracle, man. When you think the game's over, and he's done that to us so many times down through the years, we would have the Hawks would be down maybe in the fourth quarter. So the 49ers are leading with 6 minutes to go in this game. This could be the first time the 49ers have beaten the Hawks in Seattle since they're going through all of that stats, right? All of a sudden, Tyler Lockett's open downfield. Russell Wilson is hung out with up. It looks like Tyler runs under it. Touchdown, Seattle. Clock runs out. It's a walk-off win for Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. By now, I'm laying on the floor, Eric, bleeding. Nothing cut me or anything like that. I just exploded from the inside. Lockett broke my heart so many times. Oh, God. Well, you know what? Until Shanahan came and he brought with him the Shark. Actually, that was the only guy we ever had that could guard Tyler Lockett. Oh, what is his name?
Which one did you have again?
We had a safety or a slot cover guy. Fam, what was our slot cover guy that could lock down any player in the game for a couple of years? Shanahan brought him in. He was a small guy, hit hard, and he's the only guy on our team that ever covered Lockett successfully. So, but finally Lockett got to him. He lost a step in his last couple of seasons. In fact, that's why the Rams beat us that last year. Tyler Lockett had slowed down, and Cooper Kupp wouldn't have had a field day. No, not Mosley. This is a small guy. But anyway, yeah. So how are you going to handle that, Eric? That cap space and that switch. I called him the Shark too. What was his real name? Go ahead, Eric. Williams. What was his first name?
I don't know. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I know it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be fun.
Yeah, because you can't. What is the Kwani? Was that how we pronounce his name? It's going to be interesting. What is a tax? What is the penalty now for being over the cap?
I just hope that Seattle's not to find out.
Yeah. What you don't want to know is what that is. Yeah. Woo! It used to be a dollar for dollar tax. It probably still is unless they went up on that. Can you imagine? Dollar for dollar over the cap. Oh. Even the most richest owner, and the Hawks do have definitely a guy that isn't that. Wait a minute. Does he have something to do with Starbucks coffee? Anyway, no matter what, you know, that's just way too much money you want to pay to not get anything back. So.
Yeah. Hey, just a heads up, I'm 43 tomorrow.
Wait, say it again. What's up, 43? What?
I turn 43 tomorrow.
Eric, there's something I'm missing. Something's up 43. Say it one more time.
No, I am turning 43 tomorrow.
Oh, you're turning for your birthday's coming up tomorrow. Oh, that gets
Yes,
it's time
sir.
to do my song.
sir.
Happy. Eric's turning 43. Maybe it's not 49. We can give you 49 or something. But since you're from Seattle, or a Seattle Hawks fan,
Right.
happy
have
birthday
yourself.
to Eric. May 2025, you beat the Rams. Happy birthday, dear Eric. Happy contend next season, Eric. See, Eric, you know, a lot of people misunderstand
Thank you, buddy.
myself and a lot of my brethren. We don't hate other teams' fans. Usually, we're the nicest, most cordial group you're ever going to want to meet. You come in, you're nice, and we're nice back to you. We don't wish anything bad on you. I've had a whole other change of face with about the Hawks. With the Atlanta Falcons, the Falcons have been beating the 49ers up in situations down through the years. I didn't have a lot of love for them, but after meeting Tony, I realized Hawks fans are wonderful people. Now, ask me if my feeling has changed toward the Dallas Cowboys. Why? That has not changed since I don't like the Cowboys. Them, their boots, and those stupid 10-gallon hats and all is because of guys like Texas Boy. I've met some other Cowboys fans down through the years that I would actually be in jail right now had I had a baseball bat with me, of the ones I've talked to in close quarters. And then you've got the Rams fans who are the most impolite, disgusting people with no merit and reason to talk about anybody and say a damn thing in here in this chat, giving us crap. Oh.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yep. So, like Chris Everett.
Yeah, any special?
Oh my goodness! Wow.
He's got
That's the
cojones
torture
aside
to the
of Mack
dead.
truck bearings. I mean, these people have not done anything to be able to talk the trash they talk. But then again, people tell me, Ronbo, why do you take them seriously? You give them energy when you answer them. Don't talk to them. I know, I do my best. I ignore some of what they say. I do. I really do. I try. My temperament won't allow for it, Eric. I'm a very passionate 49er fan. I hate those people. Anyway, Eric, Eric we got to go. Eric, I'll be back Sunday looking for you, birthday boy. Hey, happy birthday, Eric. Eric's 4-3. Hey, fam, give me a happy birthday. All right.
Bye-bye.
Night, Eric.
Have a good night, buddy.
You too. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Eagles chick. Has Nikita changed her name? I love it. Like, or is there two Eagles women in here? That could be special. Well, Eagles, they get back. Well, next week, let's do that. We'll birthday you. No problem. Hey, yo, E.
Ronbo.
It is you, Nikita.
Can you hear me?
Hey, E, I can hear you loud and clear. Come on in, man.
That's what's up. What's good with you today?
I mean, everything's good for me, man, because the 49ers, man, I'm sitting here wondering. I'm already looking to lose Dre. I'd already made up my mind because I ain't getting my feelings hurt later on. So I went ahead and made up my mind, well, we're going to lose Dre. Because, I mean, ain't nobody going to be paying him no whole lot of money, and he can't play and got to worry about it. We're going to give him a prove-it deal. He said, well, no, I can do better than that, and he going to leave. Well, now, maybe not. Maybe give him a 2-year deal, a prove-it deal. I don't know why Dre would be mad at that. He gets to hang around with his boy Fred. They all love him to death. We can go get that. We can go back and get that title. You know what I'm saying? So he may take that. Mooney's got to go though because it's for other reasons, personal reasons. You like Talanoa Hufanga? Maybe you can pay him if you like him, and I love him a lot. So and we can still have money left. So what are you thinking, though, fam? What's your plan? Since we ain't got to be so worried about the money.
I don't know, a couple of things, but one thing I want to ask you before we get off this phone, because I know I only got a couple of seconds. Love your show, Ronbo. Like, comment, subscribe.
Thanks, fam.
Who would you pick at number 11?
See, this is like, I can't do nothing with that, fam. You know what? Here's the thing I want. I'm torn between what we need, and I'm torn with what I love.
Come on now.
I mean, give me a DE, and I'll be happy as can be. I will act like I'm not because those who want an offensive lineman are well within their rights to want one. Huh?
You got I know who beat is. I mean, it's going to change. But we talking about Pierce. Who would you want at number 11? That defensive end.
That kid, I think, is he from Penn State? Who's that name I keep seeing? I went and watched a clip on him. What?
11, that number 11 guy?
Is that his number? Anyway, he's
so.
on a lot of draft boards at real high. He's going early. I said, bring that monster over to Santa Clara. Put that red gold jersey on him. Let's go. Because
who else?
Beyond that, I don't have any really big wish lists. Because I was thinking the 49ers might go to DE because you know how we do. I've not looked over the
DT?
Defensive tackle. There's a couple of those as well. We need one. We're never
go
going to find
backwards and pick up an offensive. That Simmons guy, but he was hurt. But back up maybe. I wouldn't pick the running back, but I'm saying, I do think we're going to need a running back.
Oh, we always do. No, but hey, week 16,
we'll
be calling guys at home sitting on the sofa. Yep, I know.
You're right though. We can't trade Debo because everybody know we want to get rid of him. So that's almost a dead issue now.
You lose money. You trade Debo, you got to pay him more now than you would. Dead cap is huge. Yeah, no.
I want Nolan and the guy from Cleveland and my deep on my line. Nolan in the draft.
Okay, you get free agency? I mean, not free agency, but a trade. Yeah. I give Cleveland whatever they want.
But yes, whatever they talking, let's get it done. Boom, boom, boom. But other than that, we need a lot of players. I wanted to ask you something again. I would say, do you like Nolan? But who are you picking at number?
Nolan, that's what I'm talking about. That's the name. His name is Nolan. Walter Nolan.
Nolan the DT. Yeah, Walter Nolan's a beast.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Pierce dude. He's a defensive end, but he's I think a number 11 for Penn State. But he's not. He's a speed rusher. I seen him get bullied.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, they wash out in the NFL because you got enough offensive linemen of enough quality. He ain't gonna run around all of them.
Yeah, they don't put hands on that.
You gotta have some technique.
But you can. A lot of things. All right, we can pick all these players we want to. If we don't change our philosophy, then we still that's the rules for insanity. If you don't change what we're doing wrong, then
doing something over and over again that doesn't work. Yeah.
Correct. So why is he thinking that whoever people we put in here is going to be if you keep putting CMC on the goal line, which he does decent, but I want that 220-pounder down there, like they saying, empty backfields and all that pretty boy stuff. I need you to get $100 million in that weight room. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Let's get it done.
And I don't feel like putting CMC up against that risk anyway. That's the biggest crash booms are going on right on that goal line.
Yeah.
Get hit hard,
Boom. That's a
hard.
Rhino type. Boom, boom. I ain't trying to do all that. I'm a wide receiver.
CMC is not.
And why would you keep running Debo up the A gap and say, "Oh, Debo had a bad season"? He's getting put in bad situations.
He even said
really pay. Yes, I don't want to downgrade none of my 49er players. That's not what we're here to do as a fan.
I agree.
As a fan, I want to keep. Well, as long as they got that burgundy and gold on, you're a fucking teammate. Choose my language.
No, I understand.
You're a teammate, and we're gonna ride together. So after that, man, you got to do what you got to do. But I need you to get 1,000 yards. I need you to need 80 receptions. I need this. Can't get that, then you got to go.
Yeah.
Business.
Because we're trying to achieve something here. If you can't help us achieve it, you're going to slow us down from achieving anything. So that won't do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I ain't in love with you, homie. You know what I mean? I don't want to go to Christmas dinner.
Yeah, don't invite me for Thanksgiving. I know. So, yeah. We're going to have to get better. Running backs, though, the 49ers will find a running back. As long as they stay away from the third round. I don't want to see any more third-round running backs because they keep washing out. Stay around the fourth, fifth, and sixth round. I don't know what's going on in those rounds. Yeah. Those players come in with kill on their mind because they feel they got disrespected. I love a disrespected running back, fam, because they always come in the scariest man on the field.
Act like you want it. Act like you want it. You want it? Come get it.
So we can stand up and say things. Y'all made a mistake not getting me. And I remember every last one of you teams that passed up on me and got me coming in here in the fifth round. Okay, see, come on over here, man. You know, we didn't mean to pass.
Again, I don't want all our running backs to get hurt for them to be in. He has to have better substitution patterns.
Yeah.
The substitution patterns is kind of, and that's why I'm starting to look in it, not to say I'm a 49er fan, but when you start looking at it, you like, man, if you don't do better business decisions, if you leave the house with $1,000 in your pocket on Friday, what's going to happen?
Yeah, you ain't going to have nothing Monday. Yeah.
Because it's Friday, Saturday. Come on, the weekend coming up.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah, come on, man.
And fam, and then you look back and ask, the hell did I spend it on?
Why did I do that? You shouldn't have took the money out first
to begin with. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you knew it was going to go down.
Same with Vegas. You go to Vegas, and as a kid, I used to go to Vegas. I'm 22, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to Vegas. I'm thinking I'm going to win. Everybody thinks they're going to win in Vegas. I don't know why, but you think so. Reno, same thing.
Why?
And then by you leave Friday, Sunday afternoon, Mama, what you want, boy? Because if you go ask me for money to get you a bus back, I ain't doing it. Mama, I promise next time I go do that.
Yo, you was going with the coins? Did I have coins back then?
Yeah, you know the thing is, you should buy a round trip ticket to begin with.
Yeah, Ronbo, did you get the coins? Did you get the quarters?
What you mean, as far as slots and things like that?
Yes.
No, I'm Mr. Blackjack table. I mean, the thing is, I go to tables every now and then.
Big money.
I played the slots because I ended up playing the slots trying to get my bus fare home. So or any way I could get home. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to think, and when you're a kid, you're kind of stupid. So
yes, you're gonna make bad mistakes. Everybody does, or bad decisions.
So, but I the thing is, don't overstep your boundary, and I understand that. So the 49ers, they got to think about a lot of things here before draft night. So we'll see what happens.
Yes. Like offensive line, defensive line, safeties. Like I like Hufanga and Brown, but somehow they don't like them or the fans don't like them. I don't know. I seen Hufanga in the box a little more when I started going through the little tapes. So they are trying to do that. So that's a little better. The corners look good. Hopefully we do better. Pearsall gets a good season in him. I don't want us to downgrade our players. Debo, if you're a 49er, be a 49er. Let's keep it going. If you can't,
good stuff too. We got to lighten up on that. I agree. We got to go though. I'll be back Sunday and let's continue.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Love you, Ronbo. 49ers. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. Niner Nation.
Night, fam.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Tommy's playing the blues.
Let's play
Nah,
the blues, baby.
That's some country blues for fucking Texas girl out there.
Let's sing it, man. Let's rock together.
Pick that thing, Tommy. Oh,
Turn it up.
see, Tommy, we can, you know, Texas boy. And, yeah, hey, Tommy, you gotta write a ballad up for Don B, because he's had his hat handed to him 2 years in nasty fashion. Tommy, I'm trying to figure out which is worse. The 49ers that come behind win last year, when Tommy, quite frankly, I thought we were dead meat in that last few minutes of that game, and we pulled it off.
Oh yeah.
And then this year, I mean, everybody had their money on Detroit. And Detroit Washington just runs them off the field. So, you know, Don Burr, hats off to you, still hanging in there and running around talking trash. That takes a lot of, ooh. The Donnie Burr.
Is he still here?
He flashed in a little while ago and interrupted Steven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And said his same cliche. Detroit versus everybody.
We got some respectful Eagles fans in here because I think we were all rooting for the Eagles.
Oh, I was. Oh, you know what, Tommy? I did run into a few people, though, that wanted to see. They said, yeah, well, I don't want the Eagles beating them because if anybody's going to beat them, it's going to have to be us because if we don't beat them, how the hell are we going to talk? Dude, okay, you know what? Let's just go to something else to talk about because you know what? I'm sorry. I am not going to root for the goddamn Chiefs to win another goddamn. No.
Hell no. I just, everyone's like, dude, you good. You know, Kelsey, he's great. Dude, that guy's he has a big mouth and he got it shut. So shut the hell up. Sit down.
And go ahead and retire like you keep talking about. I mean, that's such a wussy thing to do, Tommy. I mean, you lose the Super Bowl, so you're contemplating retirement. Well, you know what? You're going to go out like that? How does that look? I don't care if he does. But I'm just saying, like you're saying, Kelsey talking all that trash and being, I mean, as cool as can be. And then, I'm thinking about, I'm going to take a little time out to consider whether I want to continue or not. But go ahead, because I don't really want to see you back next year anyway. And if we get to the Super Bowl and you do too, we can beat your ass really well. Worse than what you got beat this year. Oh, I'd be talking major shit if I could talk to Travis. You know?
I mean,
go ahead, Tommy.
They're probably going to be pissed coming back into the, you know, they're going to want to fix things in the draft. I would guess would it bolster the O-line or I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Tommy, do you know of any offensive line available
cares?
for free agency, though? That are worth it, Dan? I don't know.
Well, the center from Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I was thinking more tackles. Yeah. The Falcons, they definitely can't afford to pay him. The Falcons are they're minus in the cap. They got a problem. I don't know what they're going to do.
Oh, wow, yeah.
They're minus $8 million. They've got to actually get rid of some people to balance that book out.
Because they signed Burt Funyuns, and he was a shit show last year.
Are they taking a dead cap? No, just getting rid of Cousins doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah. I don't know. They're probably going to be paying him for how many?
I don't know what the contract was.
Contract was.
I don't either.
I think it was 2 years, but I could be wrong. I don't know anything about that.
Tony, what was that contract for Cousins? I'm trying to understand. How'd you guys fall into this area? Minus $8,392,000. How'd that happen? Anyway, like you're saying, that offensive lineman there, they might be willing to go ahead and let him go.
Yeah. And just find someone in it. Well, it's not really a good center draft.
Yeah, see.
I mean, you can get a center in the later rounds, I guess.
It could be a surprise.
But
we've been working on kids for a couple of years, too, that we've had projects. Maybe one of them can play.
Nick Sakel is not it. I don't think he's...
Boy, he's big, though. I didn't realize how big Nick Sakel is a huge dude.
Yeah. Well, so was McGlinchey.
Yeah, right? And we know how well he played.
Jesus. See, that's what everyone's talking about. It's like, you can't just go get a need.
Right? Yeah, you got to get the best
okay,
player
we needed a right tackle, but you got McGlinchey, who's like, a lot of people saw his film, and they're like, man, he just gets bull rushed. It's like, you don't want that.
His
And then
feet
they're
are
like,
slow.
the excuses.
Footwork.
He's an elite run blocker.
Yeah, oh
I
yeah.
don't care.
You can run behind Mike all day. And he'll block all the way down the field. I remember seeing that. Michael Glitchy all the way down to the end zone. I said, Michael Glitchy ran the full length of the field and was road grading all the way. Mike gets my respect for road grading, though. My God, he's good at that. Just don't ask him to protect
and he
the
got a
quarterback.
second contract, so you can't hate on that either. So.
No, I don't hate Mike. He just has bad footwork when it comes to protecting the, he can get moved on too well.
And he get choke slammed by freaking Parsons. It's like, how the hell do you let this dude throw you in the freaking air? I'm like, what the hell is happening?
Mike's not wearing by 150 pounds. Oh, my God. Oh.
Yeah, he just got good leverage. I mean, I got a tip of the hat to Parsons for that. I mean, but you know what? Speaking of him and Debo, both of them need to shut down their stupid-ass podcast.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. Go to practice. Work out.
And get
Debo,
better.
quit eating that fucking mac and cheese belly.
With extra cheese. Mm.
God, I mean, and get off freaking social media. Get off your stupid podcast complaining. Quit talking and go do.
Tommy, if I'm a GM and I see him doing that, I don't feel like I need to be bothered with that. Some guys don't know when to humble up.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
Like, I'm trying to be humble all the time. Like, I'm not
as talented as you are, I know,
Wow. Well, no comment.
You'll never get Marketing Pro to agree with you on that. I mean, I see you guys going back and forth. You guys are hilarious. But yeah.
Yeah, where is he today? But I know he's not here because I know that's Tribe. Tribe is pretending to be Marketing Pro.
Is that right? Yeah. No, it's Tribe.
He's a little bitch.
Yeah, I know.
You're a little bitch, Tribe. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got rid of him once. He's come back in a disguise. Hey, but Tommy,
Yeah, he's a clown.
A few seconds ago here, Tommy, where do you want to spend the money, though, now that you can?
Yeah, we need that center. Oh, yeah, we do definitely need a veteran wide receiver because we don't have anybody.
Yeah.
Someone who can. I mean, well, how do you feel about Devontae Adams? I think he's kind of a diva too.
Yeah. If he could just leave that
And he's
attitude at the
expensive.
door, I don't know if he can. That's who he is. If he's not getting the ball the biggest percentage of the time, he could have a problem with that. I don't think the 49ers would bring him in for that reason alone.
Yeah.
So
And I think, like you said, like Joey Bosa, I mean, if you're going to get a sweetheart deal for Joey Bosa,
take it.
You got to jump on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
He'll be
he
inspired.
doesn't have to start.
No. But he might end up doing so because I think he'll be inspired to play next to Nick. I really do. You may see a whole other Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I could see that. The problem is he's not healthy. His health is an issue.
Yeah, his body's taking too many hits. Tommy, we got to go. Always a pleasure to hear from you.
But what about and also Asante Samuel? But I think
I know we talked about him earlier. Do you let him go through the Chargers?
Starter.
I can't. The Chargers got plenty of money. I don't know why they let him go. Why they waited this long to sign him? Either.
You're right.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, Tommy.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys get going here. So I'll try and be back Sunday.
I hope so, Tommy. I always love to see you.
I'll see you next Friday then.
All right. Night, Tommy.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Thanks, fam. So, Chad, here comes Tommy. If you were talking trash, he can tend to you now. Tribe, right? Well, I tell you, he's been banned from many chats. That makes sense. When you're a tribe, you've got to get banned. That's all it is. I think he works toward that, actually. Yo, Ellis. Ellis. That's Jerry Jones singing. Oh. I can't sing it now. I bless my soul. What's wrong with me? I own the sin. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, buddy. Well, happy birthday, Eric. Happy birthday, buddy. 43. Wow, happy birthday.
Hey, Eric.
Nikita's birthday will be, Nikita will be 27th, February 27th. Imagine that.
Wow. Wow. You know what's funny, because had she been
She's growing up as a queen, a princess.
Just
and
as
can't
long as
believe
you're
how
not-
fast she's growing.
Yeah, because you know what I just realized?
What?
Had she been born 2 days later, she'd have been March, normally a leap year, right? Can you imagine?
I was born on Friday the 13th.
Were you really? That's not a good thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you
No,
experienced
I
a
was
lot of
in the
pain?
40s.
But have you experienced a lot of pain down through the years having that birthday?
40s.
You're not
Yeah, like a
superstitious, are
Jason
you?
Voorhees.
Yeah.
No, I don't, you know what I mean? Can't be as like Rudy, man.
No, yeah, you make
But
those
no,
things happen. You can't talk superstitions. You start imagining things about certain things, and they will happen. I've learned that a long time ago. Don't pay. If a black cat runs across you, stand still, let him run past you, and just keep thinking
Oh, yeah.
positive.
Don't go under the ladder. Don't go under the ladder. Stay away.
Stand to that ladder
Like
all
we see
day.
a construction work. Yep.
You know, get
Yep.
over these fears. Ah.
Oh, yeah. And like I was telling the kid, I was getting a laugh today with Larry Krueger talking about, oh, this player, we should go after this quarterback. I told him, about Larry, we have been smoking some
The quarterback?
pickles, we have been sniffing. He was talking about some quarterback from Alabama.
Oh, corner.
Maybe that the 49ers get picked in the second round. Quarterback, QB.
Oh, QB.
Sure.
You know what though, Larry?
I told Larry, why wait the draft pick for a quarterback that fast? We could probably get one in the free agent. Look what we got with Purdy. We picked about the last pick. We could find somebody. Look at.
No, they
That's hard
wanted.
to find a quarterback.
Yeah, they wanted the ginger from what's his name? He's been around for a long time.
Ginger.
I think he was playing with the Panthers last year. What?
Oh yeah, they're going.
Yeah, I think they were going for
Cowboys,
Dalton.
yeah.
Dalton got signed. So the 49ers will probably go to the draft.
That's it. You know, they were talking about too. There's a Canadian guy who's 6'6" quarterback. I got to look him up.
Really?
He's a tall kid. Yep, from Canada.
What did we happen to the guy
Howard
we
or
had
something?
last year on the practice squad? Are we not looking at him?
Oh, he'll be. Yeah,
What's his name?
Malachi, he'll stay. The quarterback from Wisconsin, he'll stay with us. But we're
Yeah,
going to,
what-
you know what I mean?
What's his name?
Malachi. Oh, the guy.
Mordecai. Yeah. Every time I think about Mordecai, I
I
think
like
about
it.
yeah.
We got to get this kid a chance. We got to let him play a lot next year. The preseason, we got to push this guy out and
I mean,
play.
he's got a great arm. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
49ers will
And I
probably
think-
bring
I
him
think
back.
it's gonna-
It didn't cost any money.
Yeah, no, they'll bring him back. It's a cheaper deal. It's a cheaper deal to bring him back instead of paying. You know,
Yeah.
they're trying to save money so they can put money into Purdy. They want to put money for Purdy, and they want to see maybe who else they want to sign. Get a contract going for Kittles. We got to get his contract going, so we got to keep him.
Yeah,
then
and
we
also
gotta,
you want
you know,
to draft a quarterback though.
Greg Greenlaw,
This way,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
But you want to draft a quarterback so you save money.
gotta pay him.
If you keep him around for a couple of years, so you got Mordecai. If you bring a kid in that looks pretty good, and you can trust him
know
after to bring in. Mordecai might be ready to come in now. So you get this other kid.
You know who's a
and,
good
and,
quarterback
and
too?
they don't
The
cost any
Syracuse
money.
quarterback. They heard
Who?
the Syracuse quarterback is good too. The guy from Syracuse.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be good. But you pick those guys later on in the draft. We got to look for our offense. We got to look for some.
Oh yeah, no,
corners,
they're not first.
right
No,
tackles.
yeah, third, fourth round. If they heard it.
I mean,
It's
if we
awesome.
can pick up a center, if we can pick up a center in the free agent, we sign a center in the free agent, and if we can pick up another player, then that'll scratch off for the draft. We don't have to pick those guys up. I like that cornerback from Michigan. That guy I like to get. The guy from Michigan, the first round, the cornerback CB. I like to get him. That's the guy I like to get.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be good. Papa Jerry knows because he was in Wolfie's Live. We're talking about it.
Right. Because you got to stay away
Yeah.
from those guys like just won the championship like Stetson Bennett Jr. the third. You're reaching to get him.
Yeah,
Stetson,
they're cursed.
it was a team around him
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah. I'm just so and with Texas boys, better show respect to Nikita, man. She's not no 400-pound girl, man. She's a beautiful woman. Don't be like those other Ram fans bullying her, man.
Yeah,
Texas
guys.
boys. Because
Texas boy, you know better, man.
Only like it.
Yeah, no messing with the girls.
So
Talk
everybody-
football, football only. Yeah.
And respect Teresa, that other girl too. Respect her too, because she got a good knowledge for football. She's got more knowledge than you do, Texas boy.
No, see, that's why
You
they
got a
don't
lot
do that.
more brain.
Yeah, these guys don't want to deal with girls knowing football. Yeah.
Especially her, I could tag your team up and put you guys right in the star.
Yeah. No bigotry in here, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Treat
you
the girls
respect
with
it,
respect.
man. Don't blame on
Talk to
females,
guys like
man,
you,
because
Lauren.
a lot of females get hurt about that. You know, a lot of females get hurt about that. You're picking them about their side. They do.
No, I know. It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. And let's see. Baseball season, I've been watching a little bit of baseball, too. There's been Dodgers lost. So Dodgers are 0-2 in preseason.
Doesn't mean anything.
They lost 2 games of Dodgers. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. But that's all right. I can't wait.
You know, I gotta tell you though, if and I'm a Dodger fan though, but here's the thing: if I was a baseball fan of any kind and watch what the Dodgers do, the Dodgers have the biggest cap.
Dodgers are going to be tough.
They spend more money than any team in the league. They just picked up another killer pitcher, Japanese. I said, the Dodgers. Does anybody spend any money except for the Dodgers? Good God. That's a lot of money.
You better hope you guys win the World Series because all the things you put in with the Dodgers, you better hope the Dodgers win it, man, because if they don't win it, we got to figure out what's wrong. I mean, injuries, I'm a Red Sox fan. Nikita and her mom they're Blue Jays fan.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
when
was
the last time the Blue Jays got?
From Canada.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but they're from Canada.
But the poor Blue Jays, I forgot about them.
Yep.
You don't hear about them anymore.
And they're a Canadian fan for hockey, and I'm a Boston Bruins fan and a Boston Celtics fan. So imagine.
Yeah.
That's fun. Everybody says, "Oh, you like the Red Sox, Celtics, and Bruins," but if we had Patriots are my backup,
Patriots.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots got more money than anybody too.
Yeah. Don't be back again.
It's like the Roman Empire, though. My God, did they fall?
And my daughter thinks Debo's like he says he looks so bad. I don't know how he's going to make it on the next team, man. Because look how heavy he looks. He'll be running slow.
Now, Debo. In fact, Debo needs to know. People aren't kidding. He's got to slim down. He came into camp looking good last year, though. I don't understand what happened all of a sudden.
Maybe his mom picked up some good food. I got to call his mom up, ask what she's been cooking that way.
You got to talk to your wife. Or if I'm the owner, I call up and sneak a phone call in. Listen, can you feed him a little lower calorie foods?
I don't know. Yeah, and I hope he gets that Myles Garrett. I hope, and T. Higgins that'd be a good pickup for receiver. That'll be something.
He got franchise tagged.
Get him out there. How about any of the?
Like 2 first-round picks. That's the only way you get T. Higgins.
How about we take one of the Eagles receivers, the one that complains.
With A.J. Brown?
Yeah.
Oh, you think there's no way Howie's gonna let you have A.J. Brown? Oh, there's no way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, Cat, this way. Would you give up Slam? Yeah, right. Slam. I wouldn't want. Yeah, I don't know who's out there. I wouldn't want Devontae Adams. He's a drama queen.
Yeah, and Devontae's getting up there. What are you gonna sign him for? 1-year contract? He ain't gonna take that.
He was the beast back in the day in Green Bay. Him and Rodgers were the beast back in the day. Those are the guys you could never beat. They were great.
The word here is workable. I mean the word here is used to be. The word, yeah.
And the main thing is we got to keep Cowan, the other rookie receiver that we had last year. We got to keep him. He's supposed to, get him to shine.
Yeah,
from Arizona.
Because he's got that kind of speed. You need to use him. Yeah. Michael,
the other guy, Ronnie. All right. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. See you Sunday, all right?
Dude, shout out to you and happy birthday, Eric, man. I hope you have a good birthday, man. 43. God bless you. I remember I'm 5 years older than you, buddy. But happy birthday, buddy.
Yes, indeed. Night, Michael.
Yeah, remember.
Okay, so it is true. Rodgers would actually go to the Rams. I hope so. You know why? Because Aaron Rodgers, that $50 million a year salary, and I suspect knowing Aaron Rodgers at his age now, Aaron's not going to come in and give you no team-friendly deal. You guys want Aaron Rodgers? You got to pay for Aaron Rodgers' money. My thing with the Rams picking up Aaron Rodgers, you might as well have paid Stafford, who would have been less money than have to go after Rodgers. That to me makes no sense. So we'll see. Hey, yo, Alice.
Ronbo.
Yeah.
Running.
So we're looking at that cap expansion, and it's like, what? Didn't see that coming. That took a lot of stringing off of whatever they pay Brock Purdy, 49ers still got a couple extra bucks because they had already planned for Brock Purdy. So that money was already there. But they didn't have much money beyond that. All of a sudden they make this cap just crazy. I said, you know what? This is pretty nice. So, you know, now we're splurging, we're spending. How are you going to do? What are you going to do? What would be the best thing to do?
You know, I wouldn't go for Myles Garrett. I go for Devontae at a reasonable price. You know, if we can make it work, you know, get Max Crosby. There's Trey Hendrickson from
that's right. That's the guy I was trying to remember. They can't afford to pay Trey, Chase. I mean, Jamar, and T's already gotten franchise tagged, and Burrow. 4 guys. That's about $150 million.
Yeah,
they can't do that.
Mean, you know, Trey Hendrickson, Max Crosby, or I forgot who else was out there, but I would go for one of those guys if we could. Or, you know, I mean, hell, if Joey Bosa will come on a discount, which that's highly unlikely, you know, then I would do it. But I wouldn't. I would much rather have Max Crosby.
Oh yeah.
You know, God, over.
Because Max got that attitude too. I love it.
Or Trey Hendrickson. Yeah. You know, we need some of that. We need some nastiness on the team.
Yeah.
We haven't had that, you know, since Dre's been out. Yep. Dre's Mr. Nasty, and you know, so we need that energy, and you know, that's one thing that we're missing. You know, our backup. I think we need a veteran. You definitely need a veteran backup.
What position you talking about? A quarter. Okay. You said quarterback.
Quarter. Yeah. Quarter. QB.
Yeah. You know, that's nobody's really giving a lot of thought to that. We're going to be surprised when we see the names, because I didn't see the Joshua coming last year either. I just didn't even see that coming.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Josh thinks he's too good to be a second stringer, but he's had plenty of opportunities to start, and he's blown it a lot of times. So I don't know. You got to kind of. I don't know if he's letting the you know, his what he majors in, or, you know, whatever, get to his head. He's, you know, putting himself up a little higher than he should be. You know, I mean, you're a quality backup quarterback. You know what I'm saying, for the most part, but you know, he's you know, he's pretty damn inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's got some streaky moments.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like, you know, he reminds me of Buddy Hield. You know, and, you know, for those that know, Buddy Hield, he can get hot and he can make a bunch of 3-pointers, and then his ass will go stone cold.
Yeah, I know.
That'll be it.
Can't find the basket to save his life.
Yeah, but
you know, yeah. So we don't have a backup.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Hour.
Yeah, we don't right now. So that's what I'm saying. I think it would be good for us to secure that position as well. I would really like to see, what's his name. Oh God, I don't know how the hell I forgot his name. Who won that Super Bowl for the Ravens a couple of years ago? Joe Flacco. I want to see Joe Flacco.
Yeah, they did want him. Wait, what happened to him? Something happened to him, though. He got signed by somebody or something.
No, he was with the Browns. He's currently on the market.
Really? Because I thought Flacco had been picked up. Yeah. It was what's his name? I can't keep his name in my head for something. The redhead from the Panthers.
Dalton.
Dalton got signed.
Dalton just got signed.
They took him off the table.
Yeah.
And I thought they wanted Flacco in the first place. But maybe Flacco's still out there. If he is, I think the Niners will go get him in a heartbeat. Because Kyle likes him.
Yeah, I mean, I would do that to have that in the back, to back up Brock.
Yeah.
Would just be ideal. But it's not real. It's not depending on what his ticket, what he's looking for. I think he would love to come play for us, and hence anything happens to Brock, we have a sure we have a sure guy that can come in and command and run the offense. And I mean, I feel more confident with Joe Flacco than anybody else right now. I mean, I don't know if anybody has anyone else that could probably come in and do what what Joe Flacco can do. He could throw that ball.
Yeah,
Joe Flacco can come in and tear some shit up.
He proved that.
But Zach Wilson, I think he'll probably get picked up. He might go to the Rams. I think I heard something about they might be looking at Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because Stafford's not guaranteed. Yeah.
No, they got to get somebody over there. They're that other guy that whatever the hell his name is.
Stetson Bennett Jr.
Interceptions in the game.
Stetson Bennett third. Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Georgia Bulldog. Yeah.
Yeah, remember how Rudy was putting him up, and it was, I was like, man, that's not
his
the
ass
guy you
all
guys are bragging about,
over X. I mean, Stetson Bennett could be the steal of the draft. They ain't played not a game yet. They tore Stetson up. I couldn't wait to get back to Rudy. Hey, yo, Rudy. Is that the steal of the draft?
Yeah.
You better take it back to where you stole it from.
Stetson.
Oh.
Hey, Stetson ain't it. Hey, Stetson ain't it because he ain't never been it. Fuck out of here.
I love it.
Hello.
Stetson Bennett. Stetson ain't it. I love it.
Yeah.
So,
they cut the shit.
And Kelly Stafford. Kelly's still working it. He ain't. Yeah.
Hey,
Kelly
man,
ain't happy
look.
about Cooper Kupp getting traded. So
the Eagles got a really good. I think quarterback room. Tanner McKee and they have Tanner McKee. They had Kenny Pickett and somebody else backing up Jalen Hurts. So I wonder if their room's going to remain that. But they have a pretty strong. They got some pretty good depth back there, man. Just at the QB position alone, they already got a nice roster all around. So. We got to kind of start doing things that make a little more sense. I wouldn't mind seeing Marcus Mariota at a reasonable cost.
Ooh, I forgot about him. I like him.
He's a bit more proven. He could spice things up a little bit. I think he might look even a little better than Josh Dobbs. You know what I mean? If I'm being honest, if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably be a little more excited to have Marcus Mariota.
And you'd be right.
But Josh Dobbs did not do horrible when he came in. Don't get twisted. But I don't know. I think if he was just mad because he was the third string instead of the second, then okay. But if you thought that you were supposed to start over Brock, or you're supposed to be like a starter in the league, like, dude, you have to go actually take somebody's spot and show that you can do things consistently. And when he's had the opportunities to start, for a period of games, for multiple games or more, he goes from looking good or even looking great in flashes, and then just totally
washing all the way out.
The toilet.
Yeah, don't go all the way out. I mean, if you suffer a struggle, that's understandable. But you look like a different person all of a sudden. Don't know who you are. No, that's going. What happened?
Yeah, no, we can't have that. So, well, we'll see what happens, man. I think this draft. Yeah, we got the combine coming up. I'm excited for the combine. There's we got to look, man. We need at least 3 offensive linemen and at least 3 defensive linemen off top at a minimum, mind you. That's at a minimum. I'm sure we'll get some unsigned guys, so that'll probably double those numbers. We could end up having 4 offensive linemen and 4 defensive linemen, but we got to make sure we cover those bases first. We're definitely going to get a receiver in this draft. Even if we sign a receiver in free agency, we're going to have to add to that depth. Brandon Ayuk will not be here until week 8 at minimum. I know. Nobody look forward to seeing Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, and they're gonna pull a wide receiver every year out of the draft anyway. Else we do have to go.
That's right.
And Sunday, the draft, it must be this coming. No, it's not this. It's a few days from now, though. Else I'll see you in just a little bit. We'll talk about the combine. I'm almost sure it's coming up shortly. All right, fam.
Yeah. Combine is here. Y'all get ready.
All right.
Thank you for the platform, fam. And
my pleasure. Alex.
Shout out production. Shout out all the family, man. Y'all know what it is. Tony, Tone, the Dragon family, Frank and Donut, Tanisha, and Show, and everybody, man. Y'all know who you are. Shout out to chat. I ain't been in the chat in a minute. Hopefully, y'all.
No, he ain't talking about nothing. Well, no, our people are, but the clowns are still in there clowning like they do. They can be irritating, can't they?
Well, there's going to always be a circus, Ronbo. So we can't do shit about that. All right, family. Peace and love, man.
Give a shout out to that squad, too. All right, fam.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, God. And Rams are dangerous. You've got to be on drugs. Rams, we have a couple guys, Rams or something. The day that your boy bullies me, you'll never see. I go in and eat your boys for lunch every time I get in the mood, too. Give me a break, bully me. I wish some bully would. Any team come mess with me. Boy. And sometimes I think I should change my name on social media because I ravage through you people like a steak that's cooked rare. I want you to come on in. Your boy, it might be you that I'm tearing up now. That low L.O. Rons. And you got another idiot that just joined the other day. I tore him up. Bring it. Bring it. 49er Brian, come on in, fam.
Yo, what it do, player? Ronbo Sports. Ronbo Sports. The marketing schmo knows the score. All the way from that New York area that is just a big mess anymore to that other shithole of L.A. where the food is not that good anymore and everybody's getting deported, just like the Lamb Nation. It's insane, Ronbo Sports, being a Lamb fan right now. Let me tell you, player.
Look, and can you imagine? Here you've got Matt Stafford that wants more money. He's got no guaranteed money. And the Rams are saying, well, Matty, how about we offer this? And my wife says, can we keep Cooper Kupp? Oh, Matty, you got to talk to your wife. She's starting to get on social media, and she's starting to piss the owner off, okay? Yeah, Matty, you got to get these things under control, man. So Matty goes home and tells his wife, listen, I don't want to hear it. I don't. And I think New York would be better anyway.
Well, Ronbo Sports, the marketing schmoes sources have told me that Jimmy G is going to be starting next year, and at his side will be the great Kelly Stafford, and they will be hand in hand trying to win over the Lambs urination once you-know-who, Mr. Matty Dum Dum Stafford, gets traded back to the Detroit Lions. That's what's going to happen here.
And he's going to have to beat out.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, God, that'd be so good.
Yeah. But, Ronbo, how you doing, man? What's going on with you?
Doing great, man, because after I saw the salary cap expansion, I just, my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
Let's roll.
And did you say the Cleveland Browns are like $30-some million in the hole or something?
Oh, Matty, it's bad. Let me give you that number exactly. I got it right here. And also the Dallas Cowboys minus $1,714,000. Cleveland minus $32 million. You don't even know. You have to be the rest of the money that $778,000 doesn't even matter. Well, actually, it does. $778,000.
Rumbo, who's running that team? Our government?
It's like I said, it's Jerry. I wrote a song for him. You know that song by Elvis? I'm all shook up. And Jerry's, oh, well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I own the Dallas Cowboys, gotta do what I say. I'm in love. I'm all drunk. I was singing it out louder. I'm all bleeped up. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Jerry loves them bacon, banana, peanut butter, and bacon sandwiches, doesn't he?
He hasn't even paid Micah. He doesn't have any money. He's minus money. What is he going to do? I can't wait to see what the Cowboys do to sign Micah while he's on his podcast and actually have enough money to field a team.
Yeah, and then CeeDee Lamb's going to want to be traded.
Oh, probably wanted to last year. They wouldn't pay him. They can't trade him now. He's too expensive.
And you're telling me that Dak Prescott is better than our Brock Purdy? I don't think so.
Numbers say no. You know, what people will do is, no, Brock Purdy's not as good a quarterback as Dak Prescott. I've heard that enough. I say anybody, listen, your quarterback's, he's this, he's that, he's this. But look at the numbers. Okay, look at your boy here and look at my boy here. Now, if I don't know anything about these guys, if I want to pick up a new quarterback, which one do you think I'd pick? More than likely, I'd pick up the kid that's got the highest numbers, and especially it's not even close.
And he's humble. And did you see Dak Prescott tearing down his mansion, Ronbo, for another one to build another one?
Really? He's got that? Well, he's got a lot of money.
Yeah. He's out there rocking around. He was walking around in a cowboy hat where they're demolishing his old mansion that he bought, and he's going to put an even bigger one on the plot of land that he has. And I'm just sitting there going, unbelievable.
Brian, are you serious? You're not kidding me. He's actually demolishing his house, and he's going to build on top of that area, that land he has?
Yeah. Yeah, and the house that he tore down was beautiful already.
I know, but
you know,
Brian, this makes no
ridiculous.
sense to me. Why don't I sell that house? I'm making plenty of money. Sell that house as a real estate, move. I sell that and get whatever that gets. I got $60 million. Texas is a very big place. I can go build another house with what I've sold that one for, or if I just want to whatever else with that house. Why would I go through paying demolition teams to take down my house and build? Dak's an idiot. That is just stupid.
Ronbo, I think his wife is calling. I think his wife is calling a lot of the shots with his money. So she probably liked the property and didn't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what it is.
I guess, but that's just idiotic. Okay, fine. It's his house. Fine.
But you should look it up on YouTube. He's walking around like in shorts and cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, and watching him tear down his house. It's hilarious. It's the most asinine thing I've ever seen. You know?
He's got a lot of guaranteed money. He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
God.
And he's out there like moving drywall and shit, and he looks like he's never lifted a piece of drywall in his life. It's
the first thing you know, he's gonna be doing one of those TV shows where they build and rebuild. Those can be interesting to watch. Watching Dak do it would be hilarious, especially wearing a pair of shorts and is he wearing cowboy boots with them shorts?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh, yuck. Oh, God, Dak. All I need to know now is see him tie his shirt up in a knot over his navel.
Right?
Dak!
Oh,
what the hell's wrong with you?
But, Ronbo, the other thing, too, is anybody going to want Debo Samuel? Seriously.
No.
I think we're stuck with him.
No. He walks. He's going to leave on June 1st, I think. And then we don't have to take a cap hit. Debo's made clear he doesn't want to be a 49er. The 49ers aren't going to force him to play with the 49ers.
Right. Yeah. I just want to pick on Steven, that's all, because, you imagine if we kept Debo for another year, how Steven would
go nuts.
That's the question right there. Who's Steven going to go after when Debo is gone, Ronbo?
There's no ball for him. Brian, are you going to throw the ball to Debo anymore? You know what? If I
no.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to George. And Brock's probably thinking the same thing because you know how quarterbacks are. If you keep dropping the ball on me and making me look bad, I'm going to have to go somewhere else. Every quarterback does that. They don't throw it to receivers anymore to make them look bad. So you go to George. I go to Jennings all day. CMC's not going to drop the ball on you. He's always an eligible receiver. So I got three choices right there. I get one more receiver, and I'm good to go. Debo can be out here getting mad all he wants to. He's already proven he won't catch the ball.
Make Juwan our number one receiver. You got to do that and pay the man.
Like Ellis says, BA's not going to be ready. He comes back in next year. I suggest BA's not going to be ready to play until 26.
And I really think Pearsall is going to be awesome this year. I think he's going to be a stud this year.
Ricky. I forgot to mention Ricky. Ricky, Juwan, George.
I see good. I don't think we're going to – if Debo's gone, I don't think he's going to be like, where'd Debo go? I think it's going to be like that. Because
we're going to run
we'll
a
be
different
fine.
time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. George is going to be on the yak master.
But,
we don't need two.
No. And I think Ricky's going to be a good replacement for Debo and Ayuk being out for a while. You know?
Yeah.
This is what I hope. I just hope that we get George off the offensive line where he's not blocking all the time, Ronbo.
You got to get another offense. You got to get another tight end. They can somehow mirror
something.
George Kittle, can catch the ball and block.
Yeah, it just pains me that he always has to help that offensive line every year. Just
inline blocking all day sometimes. Yep, I know.
Can you imagine if he didn't have to block how his numbers would be?
Oh,
I mean, it's insane.
Travis Kelce would not be the best in the game if George was able to go out and just
no
run
one would be talking about Kelce. The talk would be Kittle all the time. It rightfully should be anyway, but So, but yeah, Ronbo, I hope we improve that offensive line and that defensive line badly. Nick Bosa needs help.
Oh,
he's
that's where you win and lose games.
Mauled. He got mauled this year.
Oh, he did, because teams were like sending 2 and 3 guys after him because the rest of the guys were inadequate. And I'm kind of surprised at Leonard Floyd, but Leonard's getting up there, so.
Leonard Floyd to me was a bit of a bust this year, Ronbo.
Kinda,
I don't think he
went weeks.
Didn't perform.
Yeah, he went weeks without being. He was invisible a lot of the time. He still came up with 9 sacks. I didn't.
I know it's a long shot to try and get Crosby or Myles Garrett, but man, there's always a draft. If we have to draft a defensive end, do it. So
the 49ers will.
I just don't want my 49ers to be broke.
Yeah, I know. Hey, because that's going to save money if you can get them out of the draft. We'll see. We're 11.
Yep. Yeah.
Right.
But hey, Ronbo, it's good talking to you, man. And shout out to my fam and everybody in the chat. I love you, except for you lambs clowns that always harass us, you little trolls. Like to bitch slap every one of you. But
two trophies in 70 years. That's average, 35 years.
Trolls will be trolls. But Ronbo, hey, you have a good night, okay? And you take care. And I'm glad you're feeling better. I don't hear that cough anymore. That's good.
Oh, I was really bothering.
Oh, good, man.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys all take care. Have a good night.
Too. Night, Brian. Tony ATL.
Ronbo, good evening. How you doing, sir?
I'm working on my Jerry song, because Jerry is killing me. I didn't know he was in the hole. So I tell you, Jerry has got to pay. The boy has $1 million, almost $2 billion in the hole, and Mika ain't got paid yet, and the team needs people. So Tony, one
try
thing
to get some of that money back from Dak, paying them all that money.
Dak's out here building houses. And hey, Tony, can you imagine having enough money? This is a beautiful house. I'm gonna tear it down, and I'm gonna build another one right here on this same piece of property. Tony, I've never heard anything so absurd in my life. Ian thinks that Jerry Jones talked him into that. I've never heard of anything so stupid in my life. I've never seen any millionaire tear his house down on that same piece of property and build another house on top of that. I lost money on that deal. I don't need to pay demolition. Sell this house, and I can go right down the road if the wifey likes this area. I mean, what are you doing? You know what? Dak,
exactly.
That's not. You know what? Let's just move on. That is ridiculous. I gotta go to YouTube, Sarah. It's on YouTube. What? Tony, what are you thinking, man?
So Ronbo, y'all, I'm hearing in the chat y'all talking about that you were talking. Debo said he feels like he's disrespected.
Yeah.
He didn't feel like he was disrespected when y'all paid him that money.
No. And all that noise he made before that contract was settled. Oh my God.
And now he's into his feelings about this weight and all this stuff. Y'all need to cut y'all losses. Go and get rid of him, man.
He's out here June 1st. Yeah, we just can't do anything with him until June 1st. But Debo, and also making it clear he doesn't want to play the 49ers anymore because he's not getting the ball enough. He'd get the ball less next year. I feel bad for Debo because he did a lot of good things for us, and it's too bad he has to go out like this. But I guess it has to be. Tony, it's a business. Tony, you talk about you guys below $8 million. Tony, how did that happen?
The $175 million contract that we signed Kirk Cousins to, I thought they paid him. I could have sworn they paid him $100 up front.
Yeah.
So I wrote him a check for like $50 and paid him the other $50 and only owe $75. But we gonna have some cap casualties.
Yeah. So that's why when we were talking about your center, you felt like that might be possible. Because I was thinking, I asked you that day. I said, Tony, if he's that good, who's going to give away a good center? So I can see now.
I hope we can sign Drew Dahlman. I'm pretty sure he wants to stay, but from what all I've been hearing, Seattle's got the fast track to get him.
Oh,
Chicago.
Hey, Tony.
You got Seattle, Chicago, and San Francisco are the top 3 teams that are interested. This is what I heard.
Tony, but here's the thing: the Hawks are in a bigger deficit than you guys. The Hawks are $9 million, nearly 10. Where are they getting this money? Wow.
I know the Bengals today. The Bengals cut Sheldon Rankins, and that saves them $9.5 million on their cap.
That was quick. There's gonna be a lot of cutting going on between now and.
There's no way in hell. I've been hearing reports that they're going to try to sign all 3: Higgins, Jamar Chase, and the defensive guy Hendrickson. I can't see it. There's no way in hell. I can't see it.
That's and you got to pay a DE. He's got to get paid at least $35 million. Especially his top
Jamar
tier.
Chase was a top receiver. He's got to be top receiver paid.
Minimum
and Hendrickson
35.
was the NFL sack leader. So what you gonna do?
35. And Jamar, 35, maybe 40. Somebody said. That's $70 million. Burrow's getting paid how much? And T is getting. He already got franchise tagged. Is there any money left?
Him this past year, he made 25.75 on the franchise
last year.
tag. If
So
they
T is not
franchise tag him
franchised
again,
right now.
you know how players are, Ronbo. He's going to be pissed off if they do it a second year in a row.
It's not going to save him any money to franchise tag him. He still gets paid. The price is now set for his level. That's a $30 million contract, right?
Yeah, so he'll get a raise from last year's franchise.
And Coney,
I don't know how they're going to do it.
No, that's not going to happen.
They cut Sheldon Rankins. See, the Bengals draft good players out of college. So
I know they're good.
I'm expecting there are going to be more cuts down the line, and they're going to try to draft some more players.
What is the secret between Howie Roseman, the Bengals? They do draft well. They've been doing that for years, actually.
Yeah, the Bengals drafted 2 defensive tackles last year. That kid from Michigan and that kid from Texas A&M. So I see why they let Sheldon Rankins go. I can see that.
You know what? They could sign. No, they can't sign.
I just don't know how they're going to do this. Joe Burrow's been in the media. He wants them to sign them all. But if you sign all of them, then you're going to have to be cutting a lot of players and then playing a lot of young guys.
And Tony, they got to do something about that defense. You cannot expect Joe Burrow to go out there and play perfect every week, as he says. The only way we're going to win is if I play perfect. That can't be. If I'm the owner and I'm listening to that, my GM's in trouble. I'm all over his ass. What did he say? Yeah,
okay,
listen, all I want to know
what
is
about
this.
The offensive line?
Oh, yeah. But see, the thing is they've dug a hole because they've got a lot of sexy picks, right? That's the drawback from getting all those guys. Those sexy picks are expensive, but you've done nothing in the trenches. You're going to lose. You're going to lose every time.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, Ronbo, y'all still got a big dilemma coming up. Now, Sharice, I was asking Sharice. Sharice thinks that y'all can get Myles Garrett and T. Higgins.
No.
I said, Sharice, y'all going to have to give up a lot of draft capital and money to get both of them.
You have to do more, give up draft capital. You have to also give up some players. That's too much money right there. Myles Garrett, though, I will, if he's the only guy I pick up in free agent, or not, the only deal I make in the offseason is Myles Garrett. I don't need to make a deal for anybody else. I got the guys I need.
So
I'm going to try to find some offensive linemen.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Free agency is next month. If y'all were able to trade and get Myles Garrett, that means y'all could draft the offensive lineman with that first round pick then, huh?
Booyah! And see, that would take the pressure off. And ain't nothing in the draft looking like Myles Garrett. Okay? Well, let's not make no mistake on that. And so now, yeah, I can go find the best offensive lineman I can find. You're right.
Yeah, because I've been hearing with us, David Onyemata, our defensive tackle, nose tackle, who we signed in free agency 2 years ago. I'm hearing we're going to cut him. Ooh. And I'm starting to hear they've been talking about cutting Grady Jarrett. They're going to burn half of Atlanta down if the Falcons cut Grady Jarrett.
You guys, that sounds like a fire sale. Good talent coming out.
Not a fire sale, just trying to cut salaries because Drake London is due for a big increase, and he just came off of almost 1,300 yards.
Not let Drake London go. That's right. Tony, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about your quarterback? Is he going to be able to cut the mustard? You seen enough from him to believe?
Oh yeah, Penix. Yeah, I love Penix.
Right.
I'm wondering who we're going to get as a backup because I know it's not going to be Cousins.
It might be Joe Flacco because Flacco is going to be that guy. I wonder how long Flacco can carry this on. Joe's going to be this guy for the next 3 years.
I would love to get Flacco.
Oh, yeah.
We can get him for a cheap price.
Yeah.
Like pay him $8 million a year.
Yeah. Flacco's going to be that guy for the next 2 years.
I would love that. I would love that.
Because if he
I've
keeps
been hearing
having
also
one-year deals.
Justin Fields is an unrestricted free agent. The Jets want him.
Tony.
He might be signing with the
They
Jets.
cut him loose?
No, he's an unrestricted
Oh, he only had a
free
one-year
agent.
deal.
I read the list. There's a lot of unrestricted free agents. Do you realize, you remember when Buffalo traded for Amari Cooper? He's an unrestricted free agent.
That's right, because he's been talking about that. He wants to come back to California.
Yep, Amari Cooper. Let's see who else.
Oh, no, not him. I was thinking about, no, you know what? I was thinking
I
about.
read, it was on CBS
Devontae.
Sportsline. I read about a lot of guys unrestricted free agents, but I just can't think of who they are right now. But Amari Cooper's one that came to mind. We all know Aaron Rodgers is unrestricted, but I'm thinking he might go to Las Vegas.
Because Vegas don't mind paying him. I'm hoping he goes to the Rams because, see, the Rams, if they can't get Stafford, although there's no reason I'd pay Aaron Rodgers more money, and Stafford's already proven he can get this job done. Aaron Rodgers is going to come in, disrupt the team, have people angry. What's that wide receiver with the Jets that said he wasn't going to play here no more if Aaron Rodgers continues? That rookie
Devontae Adams?
No. The young kid that wasn't happy with Devontae coming in the first place.
Oh, yeah, the kid from Ohio State.
Garrett?
Oh, yeah.
Garrettson? Yeah. Let's see. So whatever Rodgers is cooking, not many people are really interested in eating. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, that's true. Stephon Diggs is an unrestricted free agent. I wouldn't want him on my team, though.
What? I thought he didn't even have a 2-year deal?
No, he's an unrestricted free agent. He was one of those names I read. Right now he's partying with Cardi B and all that. I don't want him on my team.
That's right.
Somebody else can have him.
I did see him on social, hanging out with Cardi. That's right,
Ronbo, he's a talented young man, but he's what I call a powder. He's one of those powders.
Yeah, I don't want
When you don't get the ball, he starts pouting. I don't want no parts of players like that on my team.
And putting them on blast, the whole organization on blast on social media. That's not good. It just ruins the whole season. So no. These guys are going to learn. The divas around the league playing. I was just saying, you guys, wide receivers, y'all got a problem, don't you? There's been Cooper Kupp is about the best wide receiver I've ever seen, who never says a freaking word negative, ever.
Yeah,
he could be pissed off about that situation.
They can't get a trade for him. They're going to cut him.
Yeah, you know what? I would take Cooper Kupp on the 49ers in a heartbeat. He may get hurt, but God, Jesus Christ, when he's healthy, he may have lost his step.
What about Amari Cooper, Ronbo?
Him too. Amari Cooper proved to me playing in Buffalo, he can really play. So, he can still really play. So, I would. Damn. Tony, we got to go. I tell you what, I'll see you Sunday, and keep an eye on your situation, man. You guys, you got to get to do a lot of cutting. You got a lot of jostling to do with that roster, don't you?
Yeah, we only got 5 draft picks. I'm a little worried about that. We got to get some more draft picks.
Yes. Well, good luck with that. All right.
Yep. There is one free agent that I want. The outside linebacker edge from Denver, Baron Browning out of Ohio State. He's been in the league since 2021. He's a free agent. I hope we can sign him.
Man, yeah. Because I see the free agency period. That's going to be a hard road to hold, too. You got to get to. Well, let's see how you harvest the crop there to see what you can do. All right, Tony. I'll see you Sunday. All right. Have a great
All
night.
right, Ronbo, those Ram nerds are in the chat, but I will see you Sunday, sir. And with more news. I'm building up this draft, these players in the draft by position, so we can talk about it on several of your shows, who you might want to get, who you might not want to get.
Oh, yeah. That's fun stuff. All right.
All right, take care, sir.
You too, Tony. Oh, God. One thing I love about Ramia Sports, he talks about things and gets all excited about things. He's putting up signs, putting up posters of the 49ers fighting in the stands. He thinks it's a really big deal that somebody bought 10% ownership of the. That's not a. Rudy talks like that's the. Now that guy's going to get to come in and make decisions. Rudy, I know how you love that, but do you really think that's going to help your team beat the 49ers? Thanks for the contribution. Rudy, I don't know, man. It's not a controlling interest. 10%, he might as well be a shareholder. Not a big deal. But Rudy gets all excited. He posts up a big sign. 49ers selling 10% of his team. Ooh. If somebody does it tomorrow, I guess you're going to lose your mind with joy, huh? It's not going to help you any. We're still going to kick your ass no matter what. Jalen!
Finally, Jalen
has come back
to Ronbo Sports.
I was wondering where you were, man. I was missing
final boss. I'm the final boss in this motherfucker. What's up, Ronbo?
You, brah. You, little brah. You know, Jalen, we got extra money this year. You know what I'm saying? And Jalen, I know you've looked at this from a Jalen perspective, and I bet you've come up with a twist on things that's going to be thoroughly entertaining. Jalen, what's going to happen to that excessive cash?
Ronbo,
how will the 49ers use it?
I think we need to try to franchise tag. Well, can we franchise tag Brock Purdy?
Sure, but it's not necessary because he has another year on his contract. So franchise tagging him now wouldn't make any sense. Just don't pay him. Franchise him next year.
I think that's what we should do, though, Ronbo.
Yeah, but you can't franchise tag him. His contract has ran out. He's on his last year.
One runs up. I think we should franchise tag him.
Well, next year, yeah. But I don't know. You want a quarterback that's not happy with the situation. His agent's going to come in and say, "Set this out," though. So you might be right.
Ronbo, them quarterback franchise tags are sometimes, man, you can get 1 year $50 million. Shit, 1 year $60 million. I mean, it depends.
Oh, you got a good point there, because I forgot where the level standard's set.
Yeah, man. The man can
it's
get
not like
17
or 18 mil anymore.
Nah. He can get a lot of money from a 1 year franchise tag.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's up?
No, go ahead. I'm listening. Jalen? Jalen, I was not losing contact like that. Jack, what do you want a quarterback to beat man coverage? You don't understand about the observations by people who look at Brock Purdy. They say all these things. Brock Purdy threw for 4,000 yards. Brock Purdy threw for 4,000 yards and almost threw for 4,000 this year. If he's got his receivers, why do you weird people keep thinking he's incapable? I don't get it. That is the strangest phenomenon to me. Brock Purdy throws layered passes like I've never seen anybody in the league do. Brock Purdy is actually intelligent. If Brock Purdy has 2 seconds to throw, he's going to hit his target. But yet, the haters, well, Brock Purdy can't play quarterback. He's got no arm. He makes bad decisions. What the fuck are you looking at? I don't understand. But anyway, that's your tiny mind making observations to make yourself feel good. But I'm telling you, you look like a stooge saying that. This makes no sense. So anyway, yeah, don't blame Ronbo for not investing in a Brock dirty fathead for his background. I wouldn't either. I'll be backing up Stafford in a year. He'll be backing up Stafford in a year? Why are we picking up Matt Stafford? Rudy, you can keep Matt Stafford in his 38 years old by next year. I am very proud of my quarterback. The 49ers are too. I'm more pissed off at my offensive line than I am Brock Purdy. If he gets his offensive line, give him just 2.5 to 3 seconds, he'll shred your team. Promise. That's all that matters. Because these Rams, 49ers have no problem beating you. It's a rarity when you beat my team. So when you hoop and holler and make all that noise every time you win, I think it's a joke. I think most people looking think you guys are a joke as far as that goes. So keep talking bad about Purdy. I think he's had a little bad luck with you guys, but he'll even that out this year. I'm sure he'll sweep. Yeah. We do need our people back, though. Just like any other quarterback, you got to have your weapons. As you'll remember, Matty Stafford looked like butt cheeks when he didn't have his weapons. It's sort of the way it works with quarterbacks. If he hasn't got his weapons, he'll struggle. That's not only Brock Purdy. That's any quarterback in the NFL. But you guys keep carrying on like you do and keep saying the stupid things you do. It's kind of funny to watch. You look pathetic. You can't beat the 49ers, so you start talking bad about their quarterback. Hey, Jalen, where you at, man? Jalen. Rudy. Tony Wright. Jalen's at the liquor store. Jalen did sound a little different, didn't he? Let's Smitty, I like that. Yeah, I'm not going to repeat that, but I like that. It's too bad they can't put signs up for free to stand out like that. Jack, we swept you bums already. Okay, Jack, let's take that stupid statement. All right, Jack, what happened in 2018, 2019, 2020? I don't understand. You guys think that's special? After your Super Bowl year and you won one game that year. Well, no, we swept you that year too. The next year at Super Bowl, continue with the sweep, 2022, 23. I don't understand. You guys laud that as being what? I don't get it. I just don't understand. You get beat 6 out of 7 years, and you're making a big deal out of your 1 year. This is, I guess, the way it is. If you're kind of poor and you go to the rich neighborhood and you get a handout, you feel good about that, I guess? I don't understand. What is that? You swept 1 year out of all those years. Jalen, where you at, man? I'm talking to Rams because I'm waiting for you to get back. Jalen, you here yet? So yeah, you guys. I must say, Rams, you did do a good job in your last draft. Yeah, I was kind of impressed with that. You got a defensive line. That's not bad. But otherwise, 78 to 71 as far as all-time series. Playoffs, you got one finally, so we're 1-1 in that. So I'm trying to understand, how in the world do you guys carry on with how well you're doing after 1 year? Yeah. So we need Jalen. Where you at, Jay? So, you know, we're although I got to tell you, though, I'm looking forward to the 49ers with the extra money making some adjustments so we don't have to hear about the Rams and their 1 and 2 wins per every 6 years. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Jalen's not going to make it. We got to go to is Jalen here?
Oh, yeah, Ronbo. Jesus, dang, production, that's how you going to do me? I've been waiting about 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Jalen, come on in, man. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I was on Zoom. You know when you call in on Zoom, the host has to let you in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, we had some problems. A couple productions. We ran out of the room.
I'm sorry about that, Ronbo. I was saying about the franchise tag with Brock Purdy. We need to work, Ronbo. We need to try to build an offensive line up around him. We need to try to build up an offensive line and sustain a good offensive line long enough to where we make a long-term deal with him. We need to try to keep him on not a short-term deal. We need to try to keep him on.
You're saying for the sake of building up the offensive line?
Yeah, for the sake of building up the offensive line.
But, his agent's not going to go for that. It's the only problem.
I mean, Ronbo, for quarterbacks, man, 1 year, $50 million, shit, that's
I know. That's a few short of what the 49ers want to pay him now. But somebody says between 55 and 57 is a number that's going around.
Man, shit, 1 year, 55.
No, yeah, well, yeah. I think most quarterbacks around the league. Trent, what's his name over in Jacksonville?
Trevor
And then
Lawrence.
what he got paid last year? Trevor got paid. Didn't he get paid 55 last year?
Yeah, around there.
So yeah, it's hard to understand. 49ers don't want to be bothered with this, so they want. The 49ers got a plan. Jalen, you must. I don't know if you agree with this or not, but the 49ers, they've only lacked in building the offensive line, which is really kind of frightening. They built the defense, and it got sick and broke down. But usually that's what they want to do is build a defense so they can tear the teams down.
You got to protect your quarterback.
Yeah, they proved that last year. You got to have an offensive line to help him. So
yeah, like look at the Eagles, man. Look at Jalen Hurts. He's been surrounded by nothing but good offensive linemen.
I've told you about the Eagles. Howie Rose is my hero. Howie does this every year.
Ronbo, we gonna need John Lynch to put on his cape and become one himself. Why the hell is Howie Rose been the only one that can do it?
I'm saying, John, you and Howie need to become good buddies and see if you can get some rub stuff off on you, man. Good God, Howie's a monster when it comes to draft and free agency. Watch what happens in the free agency period coming up. Watch Howie kick ass. And don't even talk about the draft. Damn. Okay, we'll see what happens this year.
This man done been to, if I'm not mistaken, this man has been to 3 Super Bowls, 1, 2. I mean, Ronbo, this man he got a nice recipe for success, Ronbo.
You know what, Howie?
Yeah.
No, I know.
Rose,
Yeah.
Ronbo, you have to work on your Ronbo. We've seen in 2 Patrick Mahomes Super Bowls a poor offensive line. Ronbo, you can.
This year he came up with a good offensive line. What happened? Yeah.
You can be the best quarterback ever known to man. If you don't have a good offensive line, you're gonna look like what Patrick Mahomes looked like this last Super Bowl. And we have
that's I've been telling people the idiots with that small mind. Oh, Robert sucks. Hey, Patrick Mahomes is supposed to be possibly in the conversation with the greatest of all time. What happened to him when he didn't have an offensive line? It's gonna happen. There's nothing that can be done about that. And Rams fans, look at Matty Stafford year before last. They damn near killed his ass. He's laying down there with his eyes rolling back of his head. So you know what? You guys are the last guys to talk about Brock Purdy. So you got to have an offensive line. Stafford had a little better offensive line this last year
there was
than he had the year before.
Reason that Brock Purdy was running it for his life as much as
every snap.
Rombo, that's not good, Rombo. That is not good. That he's running for his life every play.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, bringing Christian McCaffrey back behind that offensive line won't make it anything better because now he's getting top 2 yards in the line behind the line of scrimmage.
Or worse, get hurt again.
We have to get an offensive line, Rombo. Trent Williams, who knows if we can get him back? What's to get Banks? We don't know about him.
No, Banks. You know what? They're talking like Banks. Every talking head around the league is talking like Banks is not a part of the picture. I don't think the 49ers plan on re-signing him, but they haven't just officially announced it yet because they were talking about people they might stick over at right guard or left guard. I'm saying, hey, how come nobody's talking about Aaron Banks? Is something wrong with him?
There's a huge chance. There's a huge chance that we might be going into this year with 4 brand new offensive linemen.
And that's not good. It takes a year. It takes a year to build continuity.
That's terrible, Rombo. We should have been building this offensive. Now, Rombo, this is just me. We should have started prepping for an offensive line the year that we traded for Trey Lance. But no, what we do, we spend 2 first-round picks on a project, and now we behind. Behind.
But Jalen, one thing is, they've got guys they've been drafting down through the years, offensive linemen, that they've been very conscientiously working on. Maybe, just maybe, 1 or 2 of them are ready to roll. I don't know. I did like what I seen with those 2 guys they brought in, Pleasance and Heck. My God, it's a heck yeah. I had to do it. But anyway, they look good.
Tackles, man. We need some new tackles. That's Trent Williams. Man, who's our right tackle right now, Ronbo? I can't even remember. Who's our right tackle?
I don't right tackle. It's that guy named McKivitz. I got to tell you, though.
Ronbo, come on, man.
McKivitz is, you know the difference between McKivitz and Mike McGlinchey is people don't throw McKivitz to the dirt as much as they should throw Mike.
Oh,
but
God.
I mean,
that
Mike
was
McGlinchey, Micah Parsons has ruined his career. Mike had
his legs in the air.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Oh my Lord!
Oh my God, that wasn't Ronbo had his legs all in there. Oh God,
I mean, we see the bottom of his cleats. Mike, get up! Oh my God, you even embarrassed everybody. Oh God, you know, so he did a decent job while in Denver, though, which I don't understand. Some guys are late bloomers. I didn't see what's his name under siege all the time, and that was supposedly Mike McGlinchey down there on the other side.
Talking about Bo Nick.
Yeah, Bo. Did they move Mike to left tackle? Because that's his natural position.
I don't know, Ron. Natural? Oh hell no.
Yeah, Mike played left tackle at Notre Dame. We made him play right tackle.
Hey,
and he did not do a good job.
Yeah. He wouldn't have been good at left tackle either.
Michael would have been around there and got him too.
Yeah, Ronbo, I tell you one thing. Trent Brown, ain't nobody get Ronbo. I bring this up all the time. Trent Brown, we should get rid of him.
Ask Vaughn loves him.
Von Miller.
Yeah, Miller loves him.
Trent Brown is a man.
We got to go to
Jalen. Franchise tag Ronbo. That's what we need. We need the franchise tag.
That might be a discussion. Jalen, we got to roll. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to see you Sunday. All right?
All right. See you, Ronbo.
All right, night, fam. Jay! That's what we shout out for Jalen. Jalen! Fam, we're going to roll too. We're going to go. I'm going to tell you what. Appreciate you getting in here tonight, fam. And Rudy, I'll see you at X, where I continue to batter you like a boxer on a low-key fighter that shouldn't be in the ring. Fam, please like and subscribe before you leave. It's going to get better as the season goes along. Oh, God, I love doing that. Happy birthday, Eric.